ahead and get a recap. The this is four.
Your mic
Oh,
quality
Arthur
is
was not here. You see that we're blinded.
yeah, but your mic quality, Jody, is absolutely abhorrent.
That's because I have a very large fan blowing my direction, trying to keep me cool instead of an air conditioner.
What do you mean,
Hmm.
Jody? You're always
That's
cool.
ooh, that's true. But he's always hot as
Oh,
well.
Christ. Anyhow, I'll try and move a little closer. Maybe that'll help some.
Okay, I'm just gonna take a call. Be right back.
So, I guess you won't be here for recap. Anyway, um, I guess between between four of you who were here last time, let's see here. Sherman, give us a good old recap if you don't mind.
Um, so I will do my best to remember.
Whereas I know we were kind of at it last time.
Yeah. Well, also I just have a trash memory. Um, we are still in Romero. I remember Mackett did more stuff with his new apprentice.
Mm-hmm.
Um, fucking goddamn it.
They're
You
Beyblade
slaughtered
safe
some
now.
pigs.
Oh yes, the pigs. Um, yeah, I there were pigs that I was asked to deal with so we could have food for an event. Uh,
Mhm.
and I did that. We I noticed that some of the pigs are uh fucking also seemingly affected by whatever the hell's going on.
Sir,
Um, so there's that. Uh, what else? What else? Yeah, so there were the pigs that they're getting affected by whatever the hell's going on. Mackett did some more training with this dude. I remember he made a gauntlet and he tried to hammer a helmet by putting it on his fucking head. Um,
and then there's a Unga Bunga in the swamp doing who knows the hell what.
that's right. He went off to do stuff. I don't remember what he did at all.
Almost fucking died to a skeleton snake.
Oh, don't do that. Fuck. But
Then go ahead.
but yeah, after that I guess yeah, go ahead. Besides that, I don't remember. I'm sorry.
The
And
only other thing
then
you're missing.
and then Josh, aka Murr, got drug off into the swamp by ghosty hands.
That's right. That happened too. He
That
got
part.
he got elected.
So yeah, that part happened, and the only other thing else that happened was Noster went off to find the water spirit deep in the swamp.
Yep, he's doing more of his uh spirit attunement.
Yes,
I feel
sir.
like I feel like he has to do some kind of weird challenge with each of the uh spirits, be it combat or not, to attune himself to the spirits so he can do spirit stuff better. That's my guess. Um,
Uh, he's basically doing some penance for neglecting the other elements.
penance for neglecting the other elements.
Yeah,
Well,
because
that's
Since he was
for a
always using
while
lightning, he kind of fell out of favor with the other elements.
well, they need to get the fuck over it.
is an oath. But being a naturalist in this game is how we say fine balance, a fine work.
Boy, can't wait for that to
But,
be me.
XD.
Hee haw, hee haw.
All right, so I guess we'll get started with Myrrh.
Did I do good, Jody? Are you proud of me?
You did good. In fact, you get an inspiration. You did such a good job. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I tried.
Yeah. All right, Myrrh. I know you probably have a lot of different cool responses and epic things you can take and stuff. Uh, let me dive into some scenario explanation first, though. Set up the lore, set up the ooey gooey of the story. So,
Those are words that you said.
so you were about to follow in line next to Barthagor or Valdir going into the swamp. Uh, Suddenly, as you two stepped in, it became super dark and very, very hazy with humidity and thick air. Suddenly, there was a flash of blue light. Everything got cold, icy cold, to the point that any water you guys were standing in or on froze solid for just a few seconds as a giant pair of ethereal hands gripped around your person and snatched you deep into the trees. Uh, our little minions came fighting after you. They're looking around for you. Um, and find yourself, after all the whooshing and rushing has gone, you find yourself uh, suspended in front of a rather beautiful but unfortunately ghostly woman who is just staring deep into your eyes.
Would.
Uh, you are still in this ghost-like grip, and yeah, this ghostly grip is like super cold around you. What's the first thing you'd like to do?
Spontaneously combust. I don't know.
Hey, that's my thing. I'll do my thing.
Does this ghost look familiar?
Um, Trying to think if you know this one. Probably not actually. So no. Like, she's from before your time in Romero.
Gotcha. What else is in my surroundings other than ghost lady and giant ghost hand?
Sure. Uh, Breaking your gaze away from her intent stare, uh, you see what looks like a rather nice picnic kind of setup. Uh, you see uh, all kinds of food and uh, poured glasses of wine, wrapped present, although it looks caked over with mold and fungi at this point. Um, there's some interesting, like, blue flame as a campfire. Um, and there's a single headstone with some roses on it. And that's about it. Just a nice little eerie picnic in the woods.
Can I read the headstone from here?
Uh, it reads, "My dear Elaine, uh, quickly taken soon to be brought back."
To be taken and then brought back? Is that what you said?
Uh, uh, Quickly taken from this world and soon to be brought back.
And soon to be brought back. So, Elaine, were you planning on having a picnic?
He gives a very slow nod.
I mean, you could speak if you want to.
Let's see. You have speak with undead or in a dead translation type stuff.
I don't need to if I can see your mouth.
Sure. Her mouth move. It gives out a series of oh.
If her mouth makes word noise or word movements, I can read it. I can read any mouth. I can read lips.
Well, she is speaking undead.
Wonderful.
The language of the afterlife.
Never mind, I can't understand you. Is this your doing? I'm kind of in a rush.
She stares at you a bit harder. You feel the icy grip get just a little more frosty around you. There is suddenly like almost a ripping feeling in your mind. You can feel like images are trying to come in front of your eyes. Do you allow these images?
Over one part of my vision, I want to still be able to be conscious to see what's going around me.
It's just thoughts in your brain, so you could still look around.
Oh, okay, sure, why not?
Sure. As you allow these images in, you can see a young blonde man. Uh, Looks kind of geeky. Uh, Looks well read. Has a large book in his lap. He's laying on his shoulder, looking up at him. Uh, he looks rather ill whenever she holds up her hand to like stroke his hair back. In fact, her hand looks rather wrinkled for her age. He definitely looks like to be a young person, but I don't know. Something about her skin is just off. Uh, Next images follow where he's like looking down at her worried. All in the same scene of the picnic here, that is. And eventually there's just like a very sad, sorrowful face looking at her, and then nothing.
Is the gravestone properly made, or is it like makeshift made?
That is made just of uh basic stone, maybe some roughly carved letters. Nothing too fancy, nothing very mason like.
I didn't see, or no name was said, just the image of a blonde-haired dude.
Yeah, pretty much. Uh an intelligence check.
I have one of those. I can do that pretty well. Come to me, bullet dice.
Oh.
Is it intelligence?
Sure.
Just flat intelligence?
Yes, sir. Is a memory check.
19.
All right, very good. So, as you, from Elaine's vision, look up at these eyes, you recognize these eyes as the same ones that have peered at you through like a glass chamber or a glass vial, day in, day out, poking you, prodding you, experimenting, adding chemicals to your vial. Um, Laughing whenever good things happen, but it felt like pain to you. Um, until one day you were no longer stuck there. That's the only time you ever got away from those eyes.
So the blonde-haired man is the same person.
Yes.
Ah. Were you experimented on too? Or was he...
She shakes her head no.
W- What's your relation with the blonde-haired man? Lover? Family?
She'll put a single hand over her heart and she'll kind of gesture around to, at least in her vision, it seemed like a very romantic picnic date just out in the woods.
So he did have a heart.
At least at one point.
I say that to her as in like response that she did have a heart, or he did have a heart.
She nods, but this time she has like just this look of adoration about her. But he suddenly starts looking very bitter.
Did you succumb this illness before or after meeting him? One for before, two for after.
She'll say one with a gesture of her hand. And you notice this particular hand that she has moved was a hand that she's been using in like a held up fashion, as if holding you in place. And as she makes the number one, you drop from her grasp. She looks a little surprised and a bit worried now. Possibly she didn't mean to do that.
Don't worry. No intentions. No foul intentions here. More curious into why he had, or who, stole his heart, per se. But don't worry, I'm no threat to you.
Lowers her hands. He walks over, but it looks like he has trouble getting more than just a few feet from her grave. He points over at the moldy present in front of the fence. She has kind of a desperate look to her face.
I pick it up and I bring it to her.
Her hands seem to move through it, but she does motion for you to open it.
I slowly open the present.
Sure. The withered packaging kind of falls apart as you open it. You do end up finding what looks like a battered old doll. Probably would have been nice in its proper age, but this old doll, and in its hands clutches what looks to be clearly a ring box. At the sight of it, she's like immediately like mystified and like covers her mouth with one hand and is like immediately crying.
Is it okay if I grab this and hold it?
She nods.
I inspect the ring for any engravings.
Or you open up the ring box. There is an immediate white glow that erupts from the ring. Um, there's some pretty song playing along, and it has this kind of like this pretty mist hovering over a large diamond as it plays this song. And she just gives like this big smile and starts nodding profusely. But as you look for engravings, you just see simply "To my beloved."
I would put this on your finger if I was able to.
She'll just point to her headstone.
I'll go and place it in the box on like the foot of the headstone.
Makes like a hovering motion with her hands, maybe asking you to hide it.
Very few people are going to come here, but I guess I'll cater to that. I'll look around for like any small rocks that I could cluster around the headstone to like show or to camouflage the fact that there's something underneath the headstone, but it makes it look like the rocks are also supporting the headstone.
Give me an insight check.
Insight check. Why did I put my dice up? Fucking 15 plus 5, 20.
So turns out she didn't mean just cover it up to hide it. She wants you to put it on her finger.
So you want me to desecrate your grave to put this ring on you?
It's not just a Grayson if she's asking.
I mean, true.
She gets on two knees and puts her hands in a pleading motion, almost as if begging.
Damn. Ma'am.
What will happen if I do this? Is there any other importance to the ring magically other than romantically?
She shakes her head no. There's still tears streaming from her eyes.
Can I like inspect it for Arcana while I'm like slowly pushing away dirt to get to where her fucking casket or box in the ground is?
As you, well, give me an Arcana check.
I have very good Arcana. This will be a very good number. 24.
24. This is also a ring of greater shielding. Cast as a level 5 shield spell. Whenever the wearer would next take damage.
So it's not resurrection magic.
Nope.
I'm fine with slowly, like, placing it on her finger and digging up the grave some to do that.
All right. You dig away at the grave. You'll eventually get to a rather heavy stone slab made of natural stone. Give me one strength check to lift this, and then I'll get it onto somebody else for a bit.
I have chains that I can use as a pulley system. Can I use that with advantage?
All right, that's fine.
Yay. You said just a strength?
Yes, sir.
The numbers you are seeking are a mere 14.
14. It takes us some time, but you are able to do it. As the stone slab lifts away, the smell of rot and death at your face, which you're no stranger to this.
Nah.
There is a loud creak behind you as the ghost notices the condition of her old body. We'll get back to you.
Okay. Snack time.
Hi, Anna. Welcome.
I've been here.
No, I just haven't had a chance to say so.
Hi.
Hi. Oh, Unga Bunga, we last left you dealing with your wound.
No, I'm fully healed, and the fucking snakehead started to rise up again.
It's true.
That's what I remember.
You see the skull of the snake hovering slowly off the ground. Its eyes light up an icy blue. It gives a loud hiss. And slowly, piece by piece, you see its bones reforming behind its head, slowly remaking itself. What do you do?
I'll fucking smack the head as hard as as hard as I can, and then run away if I see that it didn't like die again.
You do so. With your sword attack, I assume.
Yeah, and it should be light up still, right?
I believe so. All right, so you give it a good stab. It's pretty helpless while it's just standing still like this, reanimating itself. There's a loud hiss as the skull is enraptured by flame once again. It falls to the ground. However, the eyes light up once more and it begins to float again. So you said you're running if it does this again?
Yep,
All right.
like deeper in the
make-
swamp.
Make your way, sir.
You know what?
I will say,
I'll run like right.
it-
Sorry.
give me a quick
Cool.
perception check as you run, real quick.
Okay. Perception. Perception. +4, 15.
15. You do spot a partially submerged huge chest underneath the tree as it's reanimating itself near it. But just maybe a side note for later.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll run toward like this tree and try to hide behind it to see and watch the snake if he sees me and go for me again.
Sure. You watch this rather morbid process of bone by bone, splinter by splinter, it recreates itself. There's a loud sniff as it looks around. After about 3 or 4 minutes of looking left, looking right, whirling around the tree, it comes back to its home, resting its skull on top of the trunk under the tree.
Whew. Dodge that bullet.
Now, you have entered into the deepest, darkest part of our beautiful place.
Mhm.
Nah.
Beautiful.
So as you're hiding among the trees, finally able to take your focus off the snake for a moment, you hear a loud of magic. There's no mistaking what it is. It is this pure, raw, magical energy humming somewhere in the distance.
I'll follow it.
Very well. You follow
Sorry.
deeper in.
First, I'll equip the potion. Oh, I don't know if I have the small one or big one. Sorry.
You're fine, man. Take your time.
Rejuvenating potion on my belt.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Making sure your belt's prepared. I got you.
To be ready. And then I'll.
All right. As you make your way forward, there seems to be a bit less water here. There is still some. You can hear dead grass crunching under your feet. Kind of strange in the springtime, especially in such a vibrant place. It gets extremely cold as you get nearer to what looks like a pair of torches straight ahead of you.
And I'll walk towards them.
Very well. There's no mistaking a series of silhouettes, human-like shapes, standing upon maybe some kind of half-made altar of sorts. But you do see a rather large scroll uh, sitting upon the altar. It glows a faint blue, and standing over it is someone in a red and black, uh, like complete shrouding robe. You can hear, uh, you can hear a quiet murmuring as they're casting some sort of spell.
Hmm.
It does not seem that they've noticed you, or if they have, they simply don't care.
Excuse me, sir.
The murmuring
Can you
continues
hear
as
me?
if you said nothing. The murmuring
Well,
continues. It goes like, Yuvo, Ovakeska. Oh no.
okay, some fucking necromantic. Okay. Ah, what the shit. I'll light up the sword and fucking smack him. He's doing some fucking necromancy bullshit.
Sure. Uh, as you swing upon him, your sword hits some sort of invisible barrier around him, sending your sword arm uh, flying backwards. The chanting has stopped. The figure turns around, looks you dead in the eyes with green, piercing eyes. He doesn't say anything, but he does look at you.
Right, I get your attention. Uh, may I know, sir,
What's
what you're doing
mortal?
here?
I am continuing my work. What's mortal? Dares disturb?
I just want to know if what you doing here is the reason what's happening in the town next to the swamp. All the undead rising up and stuff. Hello?
There's a very small smile on his face. I am doing my work.
Okay.
Hey, weren't you walking around with that Mer fellow before? In that one town? What was it? Amaro, Camelon, some shit.
Oh, shit. Can you hear me, guys?
Now I can. What do you say?
Oh. I heard only like Mur, Romero, and shit. I don't know what you asked or said.
He says, "Hey, aren't you one of those people who was roaming around with Myrrh in that town of Camelon or some shit?"
No.
There's a whisper from the skeleton behind him. He lied.
I'll smack the skeleton right away.
The hooded figure raises up his hand, and with 2 fingers, he stops the slash of your sword. You will not disrupt my work, but you will deliver a message for me. Find Myrrh. Tell Myrrh he is due home.
He's too what?
He is due home. Let's see, you look like some sort of mercenary type. What with your armor and sword, such feeble things. Tell you what, 5,000 gold. You bring Myrrh, my tower. It's just to the north. Not even half a day's journey.
I have a different proposal, bitch. I'll activate the medallion and try to smack him again.
Sure. Give me an actual attack roll this time.
Okay. Jesus fuck. Fuck. I don't know where is the stats for the Baldir shit.
It is the Great Axe, so
Oh, plus what's your 1d20 plus 3 plus strength.
it
But
should
what's
also
the
be plus
attack?
proficiency.
But what's the attack of the?
Oh, like for damage? Let's see
No,
here.
the attack, like my sword has +9 attack. Does Great Axe has some plus attack as well?
Yeah, it should be. Hold on. Let's see. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Magic items. Is it lore items? Yeah, here we go. Other God of War, your strength becomes 20. Um, did I not put the fucking X on here? Hold on.
I think you did, but
Oh,
I
no, here it is.
cannot.
Oh, here it is. It's the very bottom of the card. Your weapon deals an additional 1d12 damage to undead. Your armor punishes undead who strike you. Let's see.
I see only damage, but not the attack, so maybe it doesn't give any.
So it should just be. Oh, yeah, here it is. It's a +3 Great Axe. So that's 1d20 plus 3, which is the magic bonus of the Great Axe, plus strength, plus proficiency.
That's the attack chance. So 3 plus 3, 6 plus strength is 4. Oh, that's 10. A proficiency is 3, right? So 13. That's not enough.
13. Yeah, it's not enough. A shield appears around him once again. Gives off a dazzling light, almost as brilliant as your axe. You are sent reeling 10 feet back. You are knocked back to here.
I would like to do
Oh.
the.
Good.
I would like to use the Mage Slayer ability.
Sure. What's Mage Slayer again?
Whenever anybody around me casts a spell, I can do the reaction action and smack him with advantage, I think. Give me a
Can you use
sec.
that in reaction to an action? I'm not sure. We'll let it go. Sure.
When a creature within 5 feet of creature. Yeah. When you damage a creature that is concentrating on a spell, that creature has disadvantage on the saving throws. So
Oh,
what's
like for
the
concentration spells, yeah.
Oh yeah, and so this is just damage or what? Do I have to roll for a hit as well?
It says you may make an attack. So make an attack.
Okay, so hit. Oh my fucking
Oof.
fuck you.
Well then.
Oh no, I wanna use my lucky
Sure.
perk. What?
It's sure.
Yeah, I can spend 1 luck point to roll an additional d20.
Oof.
I spent another luck point, please.
Sure.
I have 1 left.
Make
Nice.
it work, damn it.
Finally. Jesus. Oh my
Oh,
god.
what's that total of, Bart?
Sorry, what?
What's that total to? 16 plus what?
16 plus 16
Like
plus
+6, +4 or something.
fucking plus 6 plus 4. Yeah. So plus 10. So 26.
6. That's just enough. As you go through a flurry of what seems like impossibly timed attacks as you are being knocked back, you do manage to get a final strike against this wispy form. As you hack into him, you can smell. Is it blood? Not quite. Rotting blood? Maybe. Hard to tell. There is a large black spurt of liquid coming from the upper part of his robe. Roll damage.
Okay, that's what 1d12. Yeah, that's just 1d12.
D12 plus
Is it
strength.
Okay, 1d12. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know, man. We're here.
So 5, and is he an undead?
He is undead.
So 1d10 for burning damage.
All right. So, as you slice into his robe, uh, you leave behind what looks like a glowing cut on him as well. Uh, he reaches up, covering the hole in his robe, and then pulls his hand back and examines it. And to deal with me? With that, he starts looking around very quickly, left and right. You can tell he's trying to think of an escape. I will give you one action.
Well, I charge towards him again and try to strike him again. Oh no, sorry. I'm gonna try to destroy the skeleton on the fucking altar.
You charge past him, shoving him aside, uh, mashing down on the skeleton. Any particular spot? Chest, skull, etc.?
Just like a middle, like the what's the English pelvis?
Or down the center. Let's go. Uh,
Mhm.
Mashing down upon the skeleton. There is a large flash of golden light that emits from your no, don't I've so hard. With that, you see his form turn a bit invisible. Let's see. Do you have true sight or anything like that?
I think I only have like underwater sight, something like that, but no, not your sight.
All right, gotcha. You hear the slapping of footsteps upon paving stones in grass, and a windy sort of whoosh, and then nothing. Are you looking around for him still, or are you examining something else? What you doing?
I wanna grab the scroll, the books on, here on the altar, because
Uh,
I might have no idea what's inside. Like maybe it's the fucking ritual he's trying to do.
uh, you notice that there is a unfurled scroll, like it's been laid out, and it is actually underneath the skeleton you slashed open. It still seems to hum with magic. Uh, Given your ability to do Arcana, you can actually tell that this is a scroll of Speak with Dead. However,
Hmm.
usually these scrolls are consumed upon use. This looks like it's been laying here for maybe a decade.
Well, I'm a loot goblin, so I'll look around to see. I'm totally grabbing that scroll, but I'm looking around on this table. Is there anything like? Is that the chest on top or the potions? Or is it just
Oh, the
like
only other
visual?
thing that Bunga Bunga notices next is a loud, rasping voice. I will give you this one opportunity. Leave this forest, leave this town, leave my business alone. This is your only warning. And there's a murmur of more spellcasting. Give me a dexterity save. You can hear loud thunder roaring overhead.
7 minus 1, 6.
All right. All right. 32 lightning damage as the sky opens up, revealing no longer the swamp fog that's been dimming your vision. And you see the sky clear as day with a single looming cloud. A rope of lightning zaps down upon your armor.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Oh yeah. 32 lightning damage.
Okay. Can I see the person now, or is he still invisible?
You can hear a rustle in some trees far away, but that's about it.
Okay.
You are left alone here. Maybe getting up from the blast, dusting yourself off.
Yeah.
With that, I'll get back to you.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Back to outside the swamp. Let's see, who shall we start with? I'll do a quick dice. Sherman, although I think he just got up.
Yep, he's AFK.
Right? Kamatha's with Sherman, so I will not make that like that. So we'll just go ahead with Mekit, who is just entering into a flooded basement, if I remember correctly.
You didn't say haunted, but we'll go for that.
Haunted, flooded, what's the difference?
The amount of water.
Yeah. Yeah, you do see I don't remember how far we got in last time, if we got in at all, but you do see
I poked my head in.
Alright. Oh yeah. You poked your head in, you were gonna look around. As you poke your head in, give me a dexterity save as you feel a pair of hands against your back pushing you.
Pair of hands? Jesus. Okay, not starting gentle today. God. Really gonna make me work for it. A dexterity? That is a 17.
17. Pretty good. You're able to catch yourself. You're kind of like Red Eagle across the entrance of this. Uh, see. Wait. Yeah. So I guess this one I'll let you try an athletics check real quick here, as you feel now a pair of feet smash down on your lower back.
Athletics?
Yes, sir.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I like that. Okay. Screaming child. That is a 20.
20 is enough to stop you from being shoved down this time.
Doing?
You get
Oh.
one action. There is clearly someone trying to shove you into this.
Then in that case, I will try to see if it confront the person that is trying to shove me down this hole.
Sure. You see a rather short person, about your height almost. Uh, their head is bound in cloth. Uh, Clothing looks like very tattered and worn, and they have claws at the end of their hand.
Well then I stop from going under there and I attempt to blast them in the fucking back with a explosive bolt.
Uh, your hands are currently being used to hold yourself up over a gaping chasm. Would you like to try an athletics check to shove them off of you before you attempt that? Or are you shooting them on the way down?
Uh, I'm gonna try to shove them off of me because I don't want to be shoved into this basement by myself. Fuck that.
Sure. Give me an athletics check.
Oh boy, this one's gonna fail. Use up all my luck on that one. I hate it. That's a natural 20. I don't like this anymore. My luck is gone for the day, boys.
The nat 20.
Yes.
You manage to shove them off. There's they clatter to the floor and quickly get up. As you pull yourself off of this hole and reach around to grab your weapon, you can see just a shadow of them escaping out the front door.
Like they're still in the doorway, basically.
Uh, you saw a very small foot vanish around the door.
Would would I know like the 5 foot explosive range of my bolt be enough to knock them on the floor?
It'd be risky.
Fuck it, I send it.
Sure, give me an attack roll.
Yeah, that's more like it. 22.
22. You hear a squeaky voice give a yike.
Uh,
Hey, something's being wacky with my computer. I'm gonna restart, so give me a minute.
Yes, sir.
it sounded like that did a little bit of damage to them, or more or less scared them off.
Either or. Hard to tell from this position.
Okay, I'm gonna have my crossbow loaded again. And I'm gonna be very careful about looking down here a second time.
Very well. Mackett's got his ears on end, perked up, listening for any
I'm
strangers.
active perception, like listening.
Mhm. You know what? Go ahead and give me a perception. We'll just start working off of that for a while.
14.
All right. Pretty good. All right. So you're looking in the hole once again?
Yeah.
All right. As you look down into the hole, you can hear quiet footsteps down there now, like something wading slowly through the water. There's a quiet, labored breathing as well.
I'll poke my head back up to make sure nothing's coming back into the doorway.
The room seems deserted.
And then I will produce a torch and light it and see about putting it down there so I can get a clear look at see maybe what's down there.
Sure. You produce some lights. You take a look in. You see no less than like 15 heads turn your, or rather, away from your direction, and some low hissing as well. It looks like all the ghouls didn't make it back to their graves. Rather, they found someplace quiet and cool to be.
Upon seeing that, Maggot says, "Nope, fuck that," and yep, we're gonna leave that basement alone for a moment.
Still working on that 14 perception, though, yeah?
Sadly,
Alright. Deeper into the room, you're able to keep your composure long enough. Just enough to see some rather large crates, as well as a locked chest. And this particular chest has some, like, gold rivets holding it together.
yep, Maggot will make note of that, and I am going to pull my head back out, and I would like. Let's see. You said there are 15 ghouls down here.
15 or so.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull that up. I'm going to unjam the bolt from that I used to deactivate the trap. Hop back on up on the box that I was on to keep safe from said trap, and shut the door.
Alright, there you go.
And then taking what I already have, I'm going to leave the house, and I want to inspect possibly where this small individual ran off to. Because
Sure, give
small
me
don't hit
survival.
small, bro. That ain't right.
Mhm.
Survival. Yep, that's about what I figured. 15. Austin's back.
15.
I return.
Welcome back, Austin. You are able to see some clawed footsteps taking off in what looks like a southeasterly direction. But
Southeastern. Sorry, I was out of town or
I mean, you only get like 2 or 3 steps. So you have like I mean like direction wise. So like this kind of direction.
yeah, I'm gonna follow him.
Well, you see a pair of steps before they vanish onto more firm terrain. Um, Looking around, you still see a mole person sweeping their porch, which is like they have been all day.
Be like,
Yeah,
See the
I'll
forge in the
go
distance.
I'll go up to the mole lady. Listen. Did you just hear a loud boom and then see someone run past here?
I did, yes.
Which way the little fucker go?
He looks around, puzzled. I don't remember. I was looking at the explosion. What was that explosion?
That was me.
Oh. What are you doing in Jacoby's home? Well,
I
I
was told to
suppose
go
not
there to
Jacoby's
look for
anymore.
more. I was told to go there. I'm training Scott, and he said that the blacksmith had some extra material for him to work with.
Oh. Oh, I wouldn't really know much about that, but that does seem like a good place to look.
Did you see what the little guy looked like?
A lot like me, but a bit more roughed up.
So is it a mole person?
Yes. Although she takes a look at the end of your hands. Oh, I suppose not like you. You don't have claws.
No, I'm a goblin. I come from Olam Sahari.
I see. Well, yes, must be mole.
Do you know of any other molekin in town?
Well, only my departed fiance. Uh, that's about it, though.
Beyonce. Oh, for a second I heard Beyonce.
Oh, yeah, Beyonce the mole is here.
I heard that too. I ain't gonna lie.
My beloved Beyonce.
Does he have claws on
Lord.
his feet?
Uh, he did, yes.
He did.
Although, oh, yes, but I've not seen him since he was buried.
I don't know if you know about this, but there's a lot of dead things walking. There's about 15 dead things in Jacoby's basement. So, yeah.
I do know about the monsters, but I don't like to believe it's the actual people of here. But, you know,
It-
could be
I
some
mean,
outsider and their tricks. And she kind of looks at you a bit sternly.
look, I'm part of the Adventurers Guild. We just got into town like last night. So, apparently this whole trouble's been going on for a lot longer than that. So it's not my fault.
Hmm.
I'm only a blacksmith anyway.
Well, I am just going to stay here and keep watching.
If you see
Yes,
any
keep
other
watching.
small, if you see any small little Molekin, go back toward Jacoby's place. Uh, come over to the forge. That's where I'm teaching Scott at the moment.
So you'll be at the forge. Okay.
And just kind of take a quick glance inside of her home. What does it look like? Does it look good in
Look,
there, or does it look kind of?
it looks neat, tidy. Uh, although a bit furnitureless. Like all that there is in here, as furniture is a desk, table with some food. Uh, looks like a good bit of food in here though.
I kind of ask her. Is there anything that you need?
Oh, oh, um, looks around, peeking around the side of her house. Well, if you could tell that store fellow to stop hurting the zombies, you know.
I mean, he makes silver weapons. I don't know if you have you ever fought undead, lady?
Well, no, but they do come to visit. They're not too unfriendly, but I don't get close enough to them.
I've been attacked by undead several times. It's no fun. I personally don't want to kill. I personally think we should just wipe the town, but one of my friends says that he thinks that he can save him, so we're gonna give him a chance first.
Well, thing is, if it truly is our people, then you know what's stopping my fiance from being slaughtered?
Oh, how did he die?
Oh, well, quite ironic, really. He died trying to stop them from getting me.
So, if we let them live, your husband will have died for nothing.
I suppose that's one way of viewing it, but
I understand it's your town folk. You don't want to see. You don't want to see. You hope for the best for him. I get it, but I'm just saying it
Jeez.
might be a little bit easier just to put everything behind us.
She gives some very quick nods, and she makes kind of like a pouting kind of sound. Let's see. Let me have Mackett do an insight check.
Oh yeah, let's let the socially inept goblin have an insight check on something.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, Splitty.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes Splitty can be Splitty giveth and Splitty taketh, as evidenced by this fucking fat 4 that I just rolled. So that's 8.
Eight, you say?
Yep. 8.
Alright.
Look. Even the best dice sometimes need a recharge. Okay.
Yeah.
True. You can see that
Hell
she
no.
does
You
have
ain't touching
some.
Splitty, kid.
Jesus. You do notice that she has some genuine tears running down her face as she nods quickly. I need to I need to get back to cleaning. I'll see you later. And she gets back to sweeping her spotless house.
Before I walk away, I'll say,
I'm sorry if I upset you. That wasn't my intention, but I just want everybody that's still alive right now to be safer than they were yesterday.
and I'll start making my way toward the forge.
Sure. Working off your 14 perception, as you walk away, you hear her mutter, "We would all still be safe if we never came here."
Wait, what did she say? My children are yelling in the background.
Good. As you walk off, you hear her mutter, uh, probably something you weren't supposed to hear, but you hear her say, uh, that they would all be safe if they never came here.
I will keep that in mind as I walk away. I'm acting like I didn't hear it.
All
Um, as I get back over here to Scott,
Well, there's about 15 dead people in Jacoby's basement. I can't go in there to get your materials.
Oh, more undead or the same ones?
I don't know, but there's about 15 of them, and there's a lot of boxes with a gold chest down there, and I really want it, I'm not gonna lie to you, but that's a lot of zombies down there for me to deal with on my own.
Well, perhaps we'll have to go at night. You know, when they're under the moonlight. They seem to like that.
Well,
Are you good, Barthagor?
you good, Bart?
Bart's over here fucking smash.
Bart's over here bashing bites together, bro. He's pissed.
What? You can hear? You can hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you, bud.
Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
sorry.
Yeah, we put the fucking vase that you're inside of on top of the microphone.
I'm cooking fucking spaghetti bolognese.
You're cooking?
Ooh.
You're
Oh.
fucking cooking? Let's go,
Fucking
boys.
stream it, Bart. Fucking nope. This D&D's gonna turn into Bart
Um,
cooking stream. Let's go.
Hang on.
Dude.
Yeah, let's see it, Bart.
Yeah, cooking stream. Let's go.
Wait. I gotta get my screenshot tool ready. Never mind. Go ahead. Okay, yeah, it makes no sense.
No?
Nope.
Okay, Bart. Fine.
Fine.
That's an easy no.
God damn.
Wow.
What if
Easy
it's
no. Fuck.
what if it's a hard yes instead?
A hard yes.
No, you want to be in my lap. He wants to be on the arm of the chair. You two are
Alright,
different.
But
so, yeah, so that's Scott's suggestion. Martha, Sherman, you guys are here too as Maggot. Maggot is telling Scott about all this.
So what should we do then?
At Maggot.
what? Sorry, Eva was turned around to me. Don't look at me, Dad. I'm getting dressed. I'm like, what?
One, you're in the living room. Two,
Exactly. Anyway, what did they say?
I said, then what should we do? Because you said we shouldn't. We shouldn't go to the basement or something.
Well, there were 15 dead people down there, and well, 15's a lot to handle on my own.
Oh, is that what you meant? Like we should go together?
That, or we could wait until Merrick gets back and see if he can't do something about them. Because apparently he doesn't want us to kill any of them.
Don't know why he doesn't want us to kill any of them.
I believe he holds out hope for his ability to revive them.
That seems silly.
I understand the sentiment.
Either way, apparently there was like a really big chest down there. It had like gold rivets or something, from what I could tell, and a whole lot of boxes. I found a whole lot of useful stuff in this house too.
So you want us to help you go rob it?
Yes. Is it really robbing if the dude's dead?
That is
Um,
legitimately the definition of grave robbing.
I mean, he's dead. He's not gonna miss it.
I understand your point, but I have to agree with Kamatha.
I'm not
Though-
saying
He
we
did leave
don't
me his
rob it.
estate,
I'm
you
just
know.
saying.
Wait, what?
Oh, Jacoby, he left me his estate.
Problem solved. Let's go. It
Why
is
didn't
now
you tell us that before?
That would have been valuable information.
Well, I can't really imagine myself living in that the way it is.
I mean, you could just fix it up, and either live in it or sell it.
Yes, possibly in times where I'm not, well, better protected in the tavern. He
Right.
kind of taps the side of his forehead.
The fucking meme.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
basically.
so wait, do you know what's down there in the basement then? If it's technically yours.
Oh, just some material, shipments of tools, all from that good fellow that he knows. Makes all kind of
dude.
fancy shit in Aria. Bald-headed fellow.
We need to go there.
Yeah, we need to go. Wait, what about all the zombies?
Like I said, they tend to come out at night. Yes.
Yeah, but
At night.
I mean, to be fair, it's also like in. He kind of looks at himself. To you guys about chest deep water, it's kind of over my head.
Ah,
That changes things. I definitely don't want to get my shoes wet.
for fuck's sake.
Come on,
Perhaps we should just burn down the house and dig it out later.
No. There could be valuable tools in there that may catch fire, and we might not have access to them again. Kamatha, do you have any way to move a whole lot of water?
At once?
Yeah. Oh, wait. You could use your magic shit to freeze the water, and then we can just go in there and lop those heads off. We kind of like cutting grass, but a whole lot more gruesome.
I mean, it's possible. I'd have to see the area first.
Oh, it's in, and he'll point over toward the Jacoby's house. Watch out for the very back door. There's it's a trap door. A whole lot of like blades and poles will come up and stick you in the foot. It's trapped.
Everett comes out holding like 6 silver swords. Did someone say zombie killing?
See, he doesn't have a problem with killing the zombies, but Mur does.
I mean, I technically don't have a problem with it either. I really don't give a shit.
In fact, yes. Here, all metal fellow. Here, why don't you just put these on for size? Yes.
What are you doing denying?
I'm just letting him have his choice of swords. You know, if I leave them on the ground for him and he just picks them up, who is responsible? You know.
I gotta go again. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I would actually at that point, oh, by the way, here, and I would hand you the your upgraded staff.
Ah, thank you.
Now you can put that to work real quick, and let's go see about this water situation. Yeah.
We might need to look into it because it's not flowing into the shrine.
Either way, let's go see about it, and I'll lead her over to Jacoby's house.
All right, let's go grave rob.
All right.
Now, right before we leave, Scott, come on. This is technically your place.
Ah, we have to take him.
Oh my, as if I care about the place. Let's go. Alright. So you guys are off. Guess we'll finally get to Mr. Arthur. Arthur Bowen.
You said Arthur, right?
Yep. Arthur.
Yeah.
There he is. Is at last your turn. You wake up in the Maris's house.
Yeah.
There is a sleeping Bagel to your right. A very impatient looking Akan leaned against the wall nearby. And the Maris seems to be working on some kind of maybe breakfast, lunch. You're not quite sure.
Ooh. Oh, feels as though I've slept for 3 days or something.
Oh, you're finally up. Good. Now for that rent that you're going to pay off.
The what now?
While staying in my house so many days without contributing anything to this town or your fellow people.
What the hell? Oh, well, anyways. Oh, here's my good old friend, Bagel. Really go for a bagel right now. Hey, wake up! I try to wake Bagel up.
He appears dead. Not really, he just not responsible.
Damn, I did the Arthur Schwarzenegger where he just shakes shakes him to death. Ah, he's out cold as well. What the hell? Oh, I guess getting that blessing from the spirit of the whatever dragoon really tuckered me out, huh? Well, well, how much for the stay?
Oh, let's go find your friends and help them.
Not friends, family. Well then, Akan, time for you to stretch your legs. I assume you've been keeping watch over me all this time? Of course, sir. I was getting really tired. And I really want to visit that gorgeous, muscular woman again. You do you. You do you. Ah, wait. I was supposed to meet someone. my brother. Have you seen? I asked this woman. Have you seen anyone that kind of resembles me? Perhaps wearing the same crest. Handsome, but of course not as handsome as I am.
At the very least, he's just as pompous. Well, maybe not as, but close enough. But with an attitude yet like yours, you can find him ogling at that Yorva lady.
Yorva. Well, yeah, I could go for some yoga right now. I'm quite stiff. Thank you. What's your name?
Maris, Jack.
Ah, well, Mary Jane, I hope you smoke those fish. And I start making my way downtown.
Is like rolls her eyes as far as she can in the back of her skull. All right. You emerge from her house. In the daytime, Romero doesn't seem so bad. Clear sky, only mildly foggy, quite humid.
Be careful, sir. There are traps ahead. And a crossbow. What the fuck? I should have asked where this Yorva is.
Well, you see several of your party walking past through town. Hackett, Martha, and Sherman headed, or Scott headed towards a particular house. Sherman, where you going with Mackett and them?
Well, first I'll speak to this person.
As
Hey,
you
hello there.
as you approach this small mole-like person, they squint up at you in the daylight. Oh, I can't see you very well. Come closer, come closer. It's so bright out.
Oh yeah, it is they.
Ooh, aren't you a charmer? No.
Hello there. My name is Arthur. Arthur Rubinstein. I've just arrived at this place. What's your name? And what do you do?
He seems kind of absent-minded for a sec. In fact, she was working on sweeping her steps there, but she's now absent-mindedly sweeping her right.
Yes, you do.
Doesn't seem to realize. Sorry. What did you ask?
Oh, I was just asking who you are and what you do here.
Well, I'm Wilma. Although I don't do much here yet. I do some knitting. I make socks and stuff for people.
I have returned. I'm sorry.
Can you
Welcome
make
back.
socks from golden threads?
I never have. Not sure I ever will. That sounds a bit strange.
Oh. Well, you see, I heard that there was a woman who could spin, well, just normal textile into golden thread. I never believed it, of course, but apparently she got together with some rich king somewhere. And I was thinking, it'd be neat to have some golden socks to go with my golden slippers. And then perhaps a golden cloth of sorts. Yes, morning robes. And then a set of night robes as well. Gold, yes. Ah, perhaps silver.
How much gold do you have on your person at the present?
If I ever see you wearing silver and gold at the same time, I'm calling you Cornelia.
I have, let me check. About 1,500. Oh no, actually, a Khan also has a golden bar. But yeah, aside from that golden bar, which is 5,000, I have 1,500.
You can see her nose just going to work. Just be pointing towards your pockets. Oh, you are a man of gold. Yes, yes.
Indeed, I am. Ah,
Um,
how I long for my family to be restored as it was, but not as it was
who's your family?
previously. Well, you see, I am from the Rubensteins. We were a very influential and wealthy noble family. But unfortunately, some stuff happened due to some stuff, and then everybody died except me and my brother, apparently. And I'm
They
pretty
lived in the
sure that my
night. They
brother was
did.
dead. Yep.
I'm from the night. Lived there a good many years, at least until those dragon attacks.
Yeah, those damn dark dragons. I mean, black. Black
Oh,
dragons.
Avad, no. Um, are you going back to Manai anytime soon?
Apparently not. I have to kinda get rid of a emperor. His name was like Dog or something.
Oh, Zog. Yes, yes.
No, I'm pretty sure it was Dog.
It may as well be. And with that, she
Maybe
kind of
it's
takes a
his.
frightened look around.
Well, maybe it's his brother. Anyways, I have to get rid of him and restore my family legacy, yada yada, and then have golden clothes all over.
Hmm.
And also get rid of my bro. But yes, I have to kind of go now.
Oh,
Fun to see you, Velma. Hope you solve mysteries. Bye bye.
Wilma. Hey.
Mm.
Come back for dinner later.
Oh yeah, sure. I do like some dinner. I'm starving.
Bro, she's so good at
That's
You
all it
poison
get,
her
says.
ass.
it gives a very girlish squee and runs inside.
Damn, husband been in the dirt for like 2 weeks and she's already on from great gold digging.
Those rat people are so fun. Ah! Hello, my dear companions.
Ah,
How do you fare?
holy shit, you're finally awake.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think I got caught by
joy.
the border with that thief over there. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong one. I mean, yeah, I was really tuckered out.
Anyway,
Just, just so I
kind of
get the map right here real quick. Sherman, did you go in Nakit and Kamatha and all them?
Sherman, he said he has to go. He said he has to go again,
No,
like
he
10
came
minutes
back.
Did
ago.
He came back.
Yeah, he came back.
Ah,
Yeah, that's because his planet needs him.
Mr. Muted Sherman.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of glad you're here. Just letting you know, there's about 15 dead people under the basement here.
Oh, did you discover, what's his name? George Washington's basement or something?
No, his name's
George
Jacoby, so I
Washington.
guess it's kind of close. But no, they're all. I put a light down there, and then they all kind of turned away from me.
Hmm.
Why George Washington?
I don't know. It kind of sounds like a weird name, but it sounds powerful.
Well, yeah. Out of character, that they did find like 20 plus skeletons under his house.
Yeah, they were all
He's-
British.
There's
Anyway,
Oh,
a familiar sounding voice, and shorter fellow approaches you. Hello, Mr. Rubenstein.
wait. those assholeish features, that pompous clothing. Ah, it must
Oh,
be
when?
you, Richard.
You know very well my name is Scott.
All right. Yeah, I was just thinking about how much of a dick you were. I guess that translated into Richard. Anyways, Bart. Uh, well, guess our family's dead, huh?
What?
Guess we have something in
Uh,
common.
That is why I call you Mr. Rubenstein, given that
Wait.
you are the oldest and last.
Wait,
Ah,
you two are related?
You couldn't tell that, Mackett?
No, all humans kind of look alike to me.
Fucking
Fair, same.
racist.
that's true though. We do look alike. I also think you goblins look mostly alike. But I discern you by your equipment.
I mean, yeah, yeah, that's fair.
Anyways, what brings you to this ghastly town?
He's gonna be my new apprentice. I'm teaching him how to make shit.
Oh,
Yes.
What now?
What?
What?
an apprentice?
Yes.
Didn't you had talents like that?
Well, I
Well,
mean,
you see, Arthur, the people who were after Mum and Dad are now after me.
Ah, why is that? You also take on a quest to destroy a dog, Raj.
you
Dog?
mean Zog?
Oh yeah,
No
that
idea
guy.
what you're talking about, but no. They
Huh.
want our heads, you know.
Why?
I don't know. Probably hoping they'll get money.
Oh, those bastards. Well, no worries. You've already been kinda exiled of the family, so you, pos- you possess no threat towards my legitimacy.
Wait, you were exiled too?
What'd you do?
Yeah,
Yeah.
shouldn't have screwed that maid.
Wait, that's all you did?
Really? Is that all it takes to get kicked out of your family?
Really?
Well, she
That's...
was, she wasn't even of noble blood, of course. She
Well, he's gonna be my blacksmith's apprentice now until I can get him to someone that can teach him a little bit better. So that means his well-being is my responsibility for a while.
Well, I do wish you some good luck, though. Although you are not technically in the family anymore, you do share some blood.
Hello. I'm sorry.
Pretty sure all
And
of
if
them
there's a
left.
family to still be a part of.
At some point, my stomach will let me sit for more than 10 minutes.
Are you coming to the grave robbing with us?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Arthur just met up with his brother Scott.
So now we all know the horrible truth
That both of them need to be dead on sight? Yes.
that they're related.
I said that.
Huh?
That's what I said.
I mean, you use different words, but I suppose.
Yes, well, to go into a bit more detail, of course, in the section 16, paragraph 3,
Hey,
first section.
Arthur, I'm gonna stop you right there, bud. It probably doesn't matter.
It really doesn't
Well,
matter.
Right now,
Jesus.
right now, there's a bunch of dead people in the basement over here, and there's a whole lot of shit in there that we need. So we
okay.
either need a way to freeze the water to get past them all, or we need to find a way to get them out before, or we can just wait until nighttime.
Ah, all these fractured informations.
Oh, that's because I
Okay,
cried.
so let's see here. So there are a bunch of dead bodies there. And you said
No,
you turned on the light.
they're not dead bodies. They're actual, they're zombies. You know, kind of like the ones you pissed off underground.
It's just not my day.
Ah, I see. Well, if people could somehow incapacitate them.
Well, I was actually gonna just see if Kamatha could freeze all the water, and it would freeze them all in pace while we grabbed all the shit and left.
I
Yeah.
see.
But what if some of the stuff is under the water?
Hello, I'm under. Okay, sorry.
Bart here.
Well, I have pickaxes. We can just break the ice around the stuff that we need.
Suppose you're right.
Excellent. If
And
you allow me some time to use my sacred song to peer into the past, maybe we'll get some
Wait.
clues on how this happened.
Even better, would you not consider ice a rock?
ice is a water in a solid form.
Yeah.
Water rock.
Yeah. So I'm just saying ice is technically a rock.
Okay, wait.
So
Actually,
so your digging thing, right?
Yeah.
Maggot. Fuck
Yeah.
that ice up.
Well,
Sorry.
hey God, would that work?
I'm sorry, what?
I
Okay,
was
so
saying,
basically, ice
if we
kinda
freeze the
counts as
water,
ground.
freeze water, use ability that I use to get metro out of rock, and use that on the ice.
No.
Huh?
Oh,
I
God
know.
doesn't think ice is a rock.
Yep. Sorry, boys. Back to the laws of thermodynamics.
How
Anyway,
about this then?
Technically, the laws of thermodynamics make it a rock, but we'll continue.
I have an idea. You see, my song of dissonance says that I send vibration through
There we
the ground, right?
Yep. Let's walk and
Now,
talk.
if
Walk
we're
and talk.
walking, if we're walking on ice, it could be considered our ground,
Okay,
right?
everybody. Can you all just kind of clear the exit? Don't stand next to that fucking door over there. It's a bit of a bitch. Whenever I open it, okay?
All right. So
What's gonna
we'll leave
happen?
you guys there for a minute.
I would say, Sherman, don't stand there.
I am standing here, weapons at the ready, in case.
It's okay. He's okay.
All right. So we'll leave you guys there, getting ready for that. I'll hop over to Mur. Hello again, Mur.
Uh-huh.
Birdie birdie.
Mer.
Imagine.
Don't sleep. Mur.
If you want to be my Mur, you got to wake up.
And don't get
Dashiku.
murdered.
Wait a second.
I'll send him a text real quick. Mur. Dashiku.
Joshi.
He's dead.
Yeah. He was so young.
So young.
I guess we'll get back to him. For now, we'll go over to Ungabanga. I was kind of gonna have him join in with you on this because lore, but we can only do so much.
Well, maybe he can.
Ungabanga.
Okay, I'm back at my computer. Can you hear me?
Good. Don't burn the food.
It's done.
Let him cook now.
Just go look for the camera that's in your bathroom. You can set it by your stove, and I'll watch the food for you. No, I mean I'll watch the food for you, so it doesn't burn. I'll let you know.
All right, so
More
So,
Bartagor lore.
Valdir, before you, you see the smashed skeleton, the glowing home of Speak with Dead. There's a variety of other scrolls. Indeed, there are small chests and different little cauldrons full of stuff here. Sorry. Um, but yeah, you're at like this spooky looking altar here.
Well, since I was just hit with the lightning by a person I cannot see, I'll grab the small chest. Oh, first, am I able to see this? Like, am I
What's
able
that?
to see the buildings behind the trees?
Like you want to like try and take a shortcut out?
Yeah.
No. So like, think of all this, like all the swamp area, as much deeper in a swamp and scarier. But
Oh yeah, it's like wider.
for the restriction of the game map size, that's what we got.
Okay, so I'll grab the small chest, and
All right.
I'm gonna say, okay, I'm leaving. To the invisible person.
There
And
is no response around you, but as you hoist up the chest, it starts to tingle under your hands a bit, or under your gauntlets a bit.
and am I still holding it? Holding it?
That's up to you, bud.
Well, yeah. Like
Sure.
I grab it firmly.
All right, good. The longer you hold this, the more that sensation seems to occur. However, it does not seem to be doing anything directly to you that you can identify.
Okay. Well, and okay, I'm leaving. And as I'm turning, I like intentionally, but I wanna try to look it as a accident. I'll smash one of the obelisks, like this one. Like
You
maybe
smash the
it will
obelisk.
slow him down.
Or you smash the obelisk into smithereens. You see like a flash of blue light erupt from it, very similar to the kind of light that's coming from the scroll on the altar.
Oops, sorry, that was a accident, sorry. And I'm gonna leave the way I came in.
What? My bad. I'm so sorry.
As you make your way through the swamp, are you stopping for anything specific, or am I just gonna have you perform a few deck saves?
I'm stopping like here to check what's in the chest.
Sure. Uh, Looking down at the chest as you examine it, or as you take time to examine it, you notice there's a rather dark black and purple cloud surrounding your hands and the chest at this point. You can identify this as some kind of necromantic magic, but it doesn't seem to affect you.
Hmm.
Now, are you trying to open this chest?
Yes, sir. Like, well, is the lock like inside or is it the standard like hanging lock?
There's actually a rune on the front.
Oh,
It glows a dark purple, similar to the fog around it. As you might to open the chest, It seems like the source of the locket is this room.
Well, is it? Am I able to fit it in my backpack?
It'd be a tight fit with your other gear, but yeah, you could.
Okay, I'll put it in my backpack and chuck down the small vial of rejuvenating potion. Jesus fucking this word.
Yes, sir. You chug it down. After a while, you feel like something's moving against your back, like where your backpack is. You feel that your backpack is now coated in this uh, black and purple fog, but even still, it doesn't seem to be doing anything to you.
Alright. Well, now now I know what there's the fucking snake ahead. So let's go.
Sir, there lies a snake before you. He's not being so healthy this time. You see him like he has like his head arched over the chest that he's guarding. Do you approach the chest? Do you try and come close to that, or you're just going by?
Um, can I just attack the snake right away?
Or you
Am I
can,
still in?
yeah,
So, am I still in the like the form of Valdir?
you are.
All right.
All right, so you're gonna swing on him.
Yeah.
All right,
So
give it a
well, it's
go.
basically what +10 whatever I roll for attack.
Pretty much.
29.
Holy shit! All right, roll damage.
Oh, this was 1d12. Yeah, 1d12 plus 1d10. 12.
Make sure to double the radiant damage.
Oh, so 17.
As you slash against the snake's hard bone scales, it feels like nothing to this axe of yours. Your absolute brawn and holy might cleave through this enemy. This time, as the enemy falls down, its bones crumble to literal ash.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Well,
I'll leave it up to you. What you want to do?
oh, is there anything else remaining from the snake other than ash?
Just a very light blue fog that rises from its corpse. It seems to disperse into the air around you. But after a
Okay.
few seconds, you no longer see it.
All right, all right. Then okay, I'll. The chest is like in the water.
It is buried underneath this tree. You can see it like in the arch of the root.
Okay. Well, I'll go for the chest. I'll try to like drag it on like a solid land.
Give me a strength check as you go to lift this big boy.
Fucking type check. Uh, oh, it's just checked. So 4 plus whatever I rolled. Fucking nothing.
So it'll be 2 plus proficiency plus strength.
So 9.
And even with the aid of Valdir's glorious muscles, this chest seems just grasped in the wrap of the roots of this tree.
Okay. So I am not even able to open it because it's like wrapped around the roots. Are wrapped around it, right?
Currently, you do feel like you could probably bash in the lid of the chest, although you risk damaging whatever's inside.
Can I like cut out the roots so I can open it?
Or do you have you want to use your holy act?
Ah, that's too big for the job. I think I will use my dragon sword. Much more
Just give me a
precise
basic attack
swing.
roll.
Okay. +9, 28.
Very good. So, it takes a bit of time, but you do hack away pretty keenly at the roots. Pretty soon you're able to lift the chest free, although it is quite waterlogged and quite heavy. You are still able to get it out, though.
Okay. I'll open it to see what's inside.
Very well. The rusted lock on the front seems to just fall away at your attempt to open it. Inside, you see what looks like a bunch of crumpled up clothing. Uh, this clothing is like a azure blue, and it has like a gold trim to it. Uh, there's a pointed hat, long flowing robes, uh, a matching set of boots and gloves, as well as a cape that goes along with it. There's also
I have.
go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I have already 2 sets for Kamatha. What the fuck?
There's also a strange looking book in here. It is written in a language you do not know. It has a pointy yellow star on the front cover, and the book itself looks immaculate, like in perfect condition, despite you lifting it out of water.
Okay, okay. I grab everything.
All right. So I will give you a quick type up of what that stuff is.
Well, you can like send it DM me after or whatever.
There we go. I just gave a rough description that I will remember for later. Oh yes. There is one more thing. You see a silver chain sticking out of the book.
Okay. Well, for now, I'm not gonna inspect anything. I'll just, grab it, like put it in my backpack. Because I'm like
Taking it away.
in my head. Well, in my head, I'm like worried what's that mist and that sensation, oh, caused by the small chest I grabbed.
That's fair.
So,
Uh,
like, I'm in a hurry to fuck off from fucking swamp.
Gotcha. Trying to take the money and run. Got it.
Yeah.
Right. So, scurrying like the prodigal squirrel with a nut, dashing through the forest. Um, give me. You've seen most of this swamp. Is there anywhere as if you want to stop on your way out, or you just get the fuck out?
No, I'm gonna I'm gonna go the way I went in, like as I remember.
All right.
As
Fair enough. I will need 3 deck saves. You can do them at advantage since you know these obstacles exist.
I would love to just be able to play today, you know?
Great.
My internet's fucking up.
so
Computer.
13, fucking 1, and 14.
All right. So I'm gonna control your character for a sec here.
Okay.
Make it around the curve. Pretty much drifting like it's fucking initial D or something. You get to about here where the water is deepest. As you trudge through the water, it slows you to a crawl. Um, you can feel all sorts of bones and sharp claws trying to grab against your legs, but it is immediately followed by loud, raspy cries and screeches as your holy armor wards away the undead. You do, however, take 23 slashing damage as bones rake across your godly skin and still cause you to bleed a bit. You notice your blood is not just normal red, it is instead a shining white gold. Carrying on, be able to make it past a rather deep, sudden drop in the water. Uh, and you have made your way back to the entrance. Currently, no sign of Myrrh. Yeah, you made it back to the front, buddy.
I'm gonna like head where I last saw my companions,
Very
which I
good.
believe was here.
Yeah. All right, so after about half an hour trudging your way back through the swamp, you make your way across the lawns and to the mayor's house. Um, and that tingling sensation has gotten increasingly strong. In fact, it's gotten to a point where you feel like you are still in the swamp still. It's so dark outside. Why is it so dark? Daytime. That said, you enter into the house. It is still dark inside the house. You can actively see flames like perched on the walls and candles, but you cannot see any definitive shapes at this point.
Mm.
There is a shaky voice. Who's there? You can tell it's the voice of the mayoress.
It's me, Valdir. I came back from swamp.
Oh, you've brought something back with you. I can't even see who you are. What is that fog around you?
It's
You can
coming
hear
from
the dog.
this chest.
You can hear the
Yes, sir.
dog nearby growling at you.
Well, I'll try to like take out the chest and set it on the table next to the dog.
Ooh. All right. Let's see. Half an hour. Yeah, this will work.
the fuck?
The dog takes 27 points of necrotic damage from the death aura that is radiating from the chest. It whimpers and rushes into the other room before you hear it fall flat on the floor in the other room. What is that? Get it out of here! Get it out!
Okay, God Valdir, you better fucking res that dog or I swear to fuck. Come.
Yeah, I'll run out with the chest, of course, and I set it like here on the ground
Very good.
in front of the house. Yeah, like somewhere safer.
You're outside with this mass of swirling fog. Thankfully, it doesn't affect you. Are you trying to open it here?
I don't even know how. How can I get past the rune? Is it just like
Oh.
fucking Arcana check or something?
Well, you're new to this sorcery stuff. You feel like if you can apply spells to some things, you can get rid of spells from some things. So yeah, you can try it with the Arcana check.
Oh, okay. Dispel magic. And it's normal D20, right?
D20 plus Arcana.
+7, 12.
12. You give it your best efforts. However, the rune is resistant to you. Perhaps it's because of the unstable magic pouring off of it at this point that it's so strong and hard to open. But the cloud does appear to be getting worse.
Hmm. Well, I'll just go like to these trees and bury it there. 'Cause I need some help with opening that thing. So I'm not able to yet.
Be right back.
Oh,
you
is there an
stash-
Asder?
As you're stashing it among the trees, you eventually see Nosder with crossed arms looking at you. He seems a bit stern as you're tormenting those trees with that aura.
That aura is around me or the chest?
Is around the chest.
Hey, Nasder.
What is
I
it,
have
God Valdir?
I have a chest here. There is a dark energy surrounding it, so it's killing stuff, touches it. Do you think you'll be able to? I don't know why it doesn't affect me, but do you think you might be able to open it because I failed?
He gives you a half smile and rolls his eyes. He then just does like a hand gesture, pointing from the top of you to the bottom of you. You are holy. You are Valdir.
Yeah. So,
Magic cannot touch you. At least, not a mortal dark magic. But,
Back.
suppose I could help. With that,
I just
Noster starts coming closer. He
I just
reaches
need
his
you
hand
to.
forward. Go
Sorry.
ahead, sir.
I just need you to get rid of the rune so I can open it. You don't need to enter the cloud.
He tries to peer through this cloud. As far as he knows, there might not even be a chest there. You can't really see. Hmm. Allow the magic to calm down. Give it time.
Sorry, what?
He tells you to allow the magic to calm down, to give it time.
Oh, okay. So is it okay to bury it here? So nobody else will find it?
Oscar looks at the trees. His eyebrows kind of furrow in a little bit of worry. Not sure if it will hurt the trees or not, Valdir, but oh, I suppose they can't get much more sick than they are.
And if it's that, I'll leave it there, yeah. Hmm.
He
By the
just
way,
gives
do
a
you know
shrug.
where... Okay. Do you know where the others are?
He stops and thinks for a moment. I got an early start compared to them. I don't really know.
As he
Okay.
hears a goblin shriek in the distance.
Oh, there's your answer.
Okay. I'll go right there. To there.
I will find you in a few days, Lord Valdir.
Please don't call me Lord.
He gives you another half smile and retreats into the woods. All right. Before we cut back over to the main party, do we have a Myrrh back? Is Myrrh here?
He's bringing Myrrh back. Yeah.
Just got a message from him. He says he has a splitting headache and needs to lay down.
Guess who's
Alright.
back? Guess who's not back?
It is
All right, you
Myrrh.
go ahead, buddy. You feel better, okay?
I know the feeling, bro. It's
Jody, are you going to next person?
I'm about to go to the main party, and we'll basically have you showing up to them. Why do you need a minute?
Oh, okay. Yeah, like 5.
Yeah, go for it, buddy.
Okay, thank you. I'll be still, like, I can still hear you.
Yeah, of course. Okay. All right, so back over to the main party. I haven't really got to give Kamatha a full address yet.
Doing.
So Kamatha, you and your uh crew, in quotes, are approaching this this place. Jacoby's house. You can, you as a sorcerer can feel a deep presence of magic somewhere beneath your feet.
My feet.
Well,
Ale. Jody.
I know,
Under scale.
immersion rune.
It's forever
my
lost.
immersion.
You would see Mackett hop up on a crate over here. Watch your feet. Well, tail for you, Kamatha. And with a crossbow bolt in hand, I'm gonna open the trap door and jam the gears again.
You see Mackett jam the trapdoor. Yeah, trapdoor open with a crossbow bolt.
Do I Can I tell where they're coming from, or
Where the magic's coming from?
where the trap gonna release?
You know what, Mac? Give me a sleight of hand check. Let's see how well you did on that one this time.
I get advantage because I knew about it.
Nope.
No, we're gonna go with a. Oh wow, that wasn't bad at all. 21.
Yeah, you did pretty solid on it. Uh, whatever was causing the axe to go off by the door seems to have been jammed properly by a bolt carefully placed.
Now, I'm just gonna let you know, Kamatha. As soon as you look down there, well, actually, here, I'll hand you a torch, and it's already. I'll light it for you. There's about 15 heads gonna look your way as soon as you look down there. Just letting you know now.
He just kind of just like, okay. I mean, not much I can do with that information, but to like freeze them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Just letting you know in case something weird happens. There's a lot of zombies down there.
A lot of weird things have happened since I've met you guys.
Fair enough.
Some of those aren't my fault.
I've literally studied magic my entire life, and this is the most weird interactions I've had.
And speaking of, you all have Jacoby right here, just in your presence, partially gnawed and chewed on and rotting and festering.
What is with the body?
That's Jacoby apparently. So, and I'll point at Arthur's little manservant or whatever. Hey, do you mind dragging that out and burying him over there by the tree? At least something of a proper burial.
Ugh. He grunts as he looks at Arthur. You may proceed.
If
Alright.
it's, I'll kind of look at him. If it's any consolation, I'll clean your armor for free next time.
Not bad. He grabs the. Is it this one?
Yep.
I can't move it, but let's just say.
After Mackett jams open the trapdoor, I'll take a step off the crate and allow Kamatha to inspect as she needs.
She'll look down as much as she can and kind of survey the area to see how she's gonna ice over the water.
Sure. Seems fairly straightforward. There are large crates across the room. There's a couple crates between you and those crates. In the furthest away crate, there is a wooden chest which has gold rivets. In your torchlight, you can see the words S Cult on the side of the chest.
S cult.
Letter S Cult. After you clear your eyes enough, you hear the hiss of a dozen or so zombies. They're all like chest height in water. They are all putting their hands up, kind of averting their eyes from the flame of your torch.
Okay. So, if I were to use, say, an ice elemental blast on the water, would it freeze it?
You know, I'll allow it.
Alright, what do I need to do?
Well, more likely, you would want to do a elemental devastation to get area this size.
Oh, is it that big?
It is basically the size of this house floor, but in the basement.
Okay, so let me do a. Sorry. an elemental devastation underneath the floor, but I tell everybody to get up on something because I don't know what it's gonna do to the floor.
I'm already up on something.
Understood. What?
Go to the roof.
Oh, he's right here. Oh, yep.
It,
There you are.
my green, like the little bar that like determines the height, like it was just high enough that the second I put myself there, it looks like I vanished. I put myself there and immediately like ascend. You raise me up.
She's like, Arthur Scott, you guys are okay. You can stay where you're at.
Gotta get out of here before the floor falls through.
Here we go. He
Mackie,
steps outside.
What?
he can stay.
Wait, then why do we have to get up on the floor but they don't?
Because y'all are magic folk and they are humans.
I absolutely have no magic besides what I have on me.
You literally do elemental magic.
What?
What?
When?
With snow? Oh wait, I don't know about that yet.
I
Of all
just
the-
bragged about fucking changing the weather.
Yeah, it's true. You've changed the weather before.
No, that was just a trick that Nazir showed me. That's nothing.
That's learning magic.
That trick is magic.
You're literally about to freeze an entire like pond's worth of water with magic. That's nothing compared.
That is literally the same thing.
It's a drop compared to an ocean.
You altered the weather. That I'd call that more
Yeah,
significant.
it's way more than what I do. I do very concentrated magic.
Hey, Sherman, there's this treasure chest under here. It has S Cult written on it. We should really get this thing.
He's changing the subject.
Yeah, he is. I need to learn how to magically make coffee to get him to comply sometimes.
I cut way.
What?
You said the way you said "huh what" reminded me of those fucking that meme that's like, don't say TREAT in front of him. Don't say
Just
treat.
seen that.
Treat. Treat. No. Treat. No.
No.
Aw.
Oh yeah, like the dessert. Dessert? No. Aw.
All right, so you're casting the devastation.
Yeah, underneath the ground.
All right. I'm assuming everybody is where they are.
Yeah. I'm preparing to like move if I need to, if I feel uncomfortable or
Yep.
dead.
As you cast your AoE frost spell, you can see and hear the ice forming across the top of the water. As some of the zombies start getting held in place by it, they start thrashing around and breaking it up here and there.
No.
All at the same time, the floor that is just above this spell going on is turning slick and into ice.
Okay. I freeze it
There's a
up.
loud wooden groan. Is
it the house around us or the floor?
Insight check.
That's a 20 plus my plus what?
Insight.
Oh, okay, I see it. Alright.
You got a nat 20 then?
I haven't done it yet. Hold on. 11.
11? You know, I could have sworn you felt one of the boards under you creak. But that's about the extent of it that you know of.
Does it look like the water's getting solid enough for somebody to walk on like Mackett, who's probably the lightest here?
If the zombies would stop thrashing, yes.
Have they stopped thrashing?
No. They are very confused and very angry.
Okay, so I have to keep concentrating dice.
I'm assuming you were not wanting to damage the zombies, but do you?
I don't care, but my party doesn't want to damage the zombies.
I don't give a shit. There's loot involved.
We'll go based on your will then. Roll damage for elemental devastation
Okay. So
or whatever frost one is.
that's
Make sure to level scale.
um 4 plus 4. All right. Yeah. All right. Plus 12.
21 plus 12.
Jeez. All right, so 33.
They all stop moving.
All but one stop moving, and it's getting frigid enough in there, and it's on its own as far as thrashing power. It slowly gets bound in ice, although it still rears its head back and snarls out. The rest of them have frozen solid to the point that small chunks of them are falling apart.
Micah will kind of look down in the hole. We don't have to tell Mary about this. Don't worry.
I don't plan on it.
And I'll I'll hop down to the floor right here, and I want to take
Here,
it.
give me a deck save.
Hell yeah.
I'll start following behind.
That's 18. No, 17. I do math good.
17. As you hop down, as your words, not mine, you slip. However, you do not take any damage. You just fall on your ass.
It's a little slippery.
And
back
everybody's
there.
laughing at you.
Real quick, is it like a you climb down, or is it like stairs that I can look down?
My internet was fucking up for a sec. What'd you say?
Is it like a climb down, or is it like stairs that you can look down, like you're glancing down?
It looks like there was a ladder here, but the ladder is not present.
So it's kind of like a small drop.
Yes.
Fuck, I would definitely just follow right behind. I'd see him hop, and I'd be all like, "Well, looks like I'm hopping too."
Give me a deck save.
Thankfully my dex is pretty good. Hey,
Wow.
23.
All right. You also fall on your ass, but you don't take any damage.
Oh,
I start taking like little ice picks or something sharper, and I start like seeing if I can't get my footing down here.
I don't really have a tool to do that, but I will just attempt to get my footing as well.
All right. At any point that you guys try and move around down here, I'll need acrobatics to keep balance. What about Arthur and Kamatha? What do you two?
When I need to keep this concentrated for that extra one.
Oh, it's quite frozen.
Okay.
Jody, may I attempt? Is there anything near the chest? Anything sticking out of the water, like a protrusion of some kind, near the chest?
I know what he's doing.
There's another crate.
May I attempt to use my rope to lasso it and pull myself across the ice, even if I'm like kind of sitting while I do it?
Give me ranged attack without proficiency, unless you're proficient in lassos. I don't know.
I mean, I'm not proficient in lassos, but I feel like all right, arranged, so just my dex.
Yep.
That's still all right. Lasso. No.
You try to latch onto something near the chest, but you end up getting the chest.
Huh?
What?
So I was saying, like, his throw to try and get something near the chest was not fruitful, but he did get the chest itself.
Way to
Well,
fail upwards, Sherman.
yeah. I can I
Nice fail.
I did that on
seeing-
purpose. And now can I like try to pull myself closer?
Sure. Give me an athletics check.
Athletics is a skill I have.
Not.
Athletics is a +3. Could be worse. Right? Right? Hey!
Very good.
Um,
You pull hard on the rope, causing the chest to slip from its already slippery surface across the ice and smash into the wall near you. There's a metallic clang inside the chest.
while he's doing that, is there anything in between this back wall here, where the hatch goes down, to the other side where the crates are? Like, if I took a straight shot.
If you're wanting to, like, I don't know, belly slide across the
Yeah,
ice,
yeah, yeah.
you would,
I'm totally going for a penguin slide across the ice.
Nice.
there's the top of another crate about halfway across the room. Let me try and get Arthur in here as
Yep.
well. We got everybody here. So. Arthur,
Yep.
you want to get in on some frosty craziness?
Let's see here. I'll just use Song of the Fae. It'll take like 10 or so seconds for me to complete the song. And I will turn
Okay.
into a pixie. And then I can just fly.
Why?
So I don't have to slide across the ice.
Fair enough.
Thinks about pulling out fly swatter, decides not to.
Facts.
All right. So as you guys are having fun with ice and sliding across the room and shit, Arthur flies right on by on his little wings.
As you get down there, you see Mackett put his feet against the wall and just push against the wall, and he becomes like a small mithril cannonball across the room.
I imagine it's ice and you're in metal, so you're just sliding across.
Yeah, about that. Give me
Literally skating.
acrobatics.
Yep.
He said no.
Yep.
Oh, that was
Acrobatics.
Barthagor.
Yeah. Acrobatics. Oof. That's a hot 10, Jody.
All right. Mackett, you shoot your way across the room. You end up bashing your head into the crate ahead of you. You're not quite able to catch yourself right before you hit it.
Oh.
They get domed for 8 bludgeoning damage.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
By the way, in this room, is there something that might hold some information of what might have happened here? Or is there a point of interest here, aside from maybe the chest?
Well, a lot of stuff is underwater / under ice. mostly you can see the tops of crates and the chests that they are after, which has just gone sliding across the room and is now making a loud jangling sound.
I guess I'll go to where the chest was.
You fly on over to where the chest was sitting. You do see a. Let's see what. You see a rolled out map.
Okay. What does it appear to be mapping?
Well, it's a bit strange, really. It is a map of the world as you know it, spanning across from Aria to Hand and Town of Spring and Talk and all other kinds of places. Um, but the trail that is marked upon it is a bit weird. It's like going not only over oceans, but also over mountains, an entire continent. Uh,
Would I
yes,
assume that this trail is something that someone has traveled or was planning to travel?
yeah, something like that. An insights on it.
Right. Let's see if I am insightful. +2.
Oh, my
That's
back.
14.
14? Alright. Be able to determine that this is indeed some kind of trade route. As bizarre as it looks, it does end here on this spot, which is Romero. Although the path to get here is wildly convoluted and, frankly, you would think it impossible.
I would like to use Song of Days of Future Past to peer into the past and maybe see a glimpse of maybe the people that use this map or something. Whoever lived here, maybe.
Tell me a description of that song again. I always forget.
Yeah. Let's see here. Perform a sounds and looks like a meld of two versions of themselves. Okay, that's just the fluff. Okay, the caster gains a glimpse of the future. That's the combat way. Let's see. Can be used outside of combat to gain a glimpse of the future or the past. Seeing the past scenes of their current place, or maybe gaining some sort of insight to some important plot point that will happen in the future.
What?
Sure. As you gaze at this map while, I don't know, whistling your song or so,
I guess I'll be singing it. I mean, it is a song.
you get a rush of wind, like just zooming through your hair. The map itself seems to be rushed along, like flapping in the wind around you. You look up from the map, and for a split second, you see open sky. Clouds are below you. You're standing on something, but that is about where the vision ends.
Did I perhaps catch the color of what I was standing on?
Perhaps something wooden.
Wooden. Interesting discovery. At this point, I'll try to join up with the others. Can I grab this map as well?
You have it. You haven't put it down, so all yours.
Right. I'll just wrap it up neatly and put it into my rucksack for safekeeping.
All right. I guess we'll get over to one of the other three. Mafia, you haven't done anything quite yet.
I
Uh,
literally just froze the entire bottom half of a house.
well, yes.
She's
but is
showing
there
out.
anything you want? Is there anything, is there anything you would like to interact with? Is what I'm giving you a chance for.
I imagine I'm concentrating on freezing stuff. Do I get to stop and they still stay frozen?
Yes.
Okay. And then Mackett and Sherman are retrieving the chest, right?
That kid is currently sliding around and rubbing his head from where he just bonked it. He's met halfway across the room. Sherman, on the other hand, has just sent a chest sliding across the whole room and smashing it into a wall.
Did it break?
Remains to be seen.
Can I kind of use my telekinesis to bring it towards me?
That's up to you, dog.
Okay. I use my telekinesis to kind of drag, at least, use some kind of force to push it or pull it this way towards us.
Sure. You pull it towards yourself. I'll assume you're next to Sherman, so not like you're pulling him with it.
Oh.
You bring the chest to a sudden halt in front of you as it obeys your magic.
Can't say I foresaw this happening.
You didn't foresee me using magic to pull a chest closer to me?
I didn't foresee me sliding on ice by being pulled by a rope.
Fair. Maybe you should use the rope to fish Mackett back over here so he can dig through the chest that he so desperately wanted.
I'll I'll just kind of get the rope off the chest. And Mackett, are you wanting to come back?
Give me 1 minute. I'm taking a look through these boxes.
Oh. Well, catch this anyway. And I want to just fling the rope towards him.
Alright.
I'm gonna try to get it close enough. This time I'm not. It doesn't need a lasso around him. It just needs to be long enough that it's within his reach.
Sure. Even if you take some time to do it, we'll let you take a 10 on it. You're able to get it to him.
I'm gonna start just perusing it anyway, just waiting for him.
All right.
I am diving into boxes or looking on the walls to see if there's anything interesting down here. I am in.
He's dumpster diving.
Yeah, I'm in it. We're weeing Luke Goblin mode.
Is this how he acts every time y'all wander off together?
More or less.
How does your patience stand it?
Because he is quite rewarding as an ally.
Fair.
All right. So I'll start with the chest itself that has a S bolt on the side. Who's opening that?
She pulled it closer, but I would probably mention Colt as the name of somebody. Like, I don't know if she remembers Colt. Was she here when Colt was here?
Yeah.
Was.
She was, but I don't think you ever interacted with him.
I never interacted with him.
Yeah. That was in the early days.
I would mention, like, the name on this chest is why I'm so interested in it.
Is he somebody important? Is he the
He
father
is.
of your little sapling?
Oh, no.
What? No. Well, he is the father, and I'd grab my revolvers like he created this.
I think it created that. Interesting. So, do you think what's in here might help your weapon?
Possibly.
Do you wish to wait for Mackett, or shall we just open it?
I would love to say my patience could wait for him, but it will not. And then I'm going to start trying to open the chest.
uh, it has a simple golden lock on the front.
I blast it.
Using what spell?
What is the smallest, simplest spell I can do that can break a simple lock without destroying the chest? Can I use a very concentrated elemental blast, like I did with Macit, but just smaller and more targeted?
You know what? I'll allow it if you use the Earth version of it.
So I'm gonna throw a rock at it.
I mean,
Using a magic rock, I bust open the lock.
hell yeah.
Roll damage.
See what my damage is. That's the 1 d8 plus 4? Or the 3d4?
We'll say you're downcasting, so.
So 1d8. Is that enough to break the lock?
Are you adding your intelligence to it or not?
Plus 4.
The plus 4 is enough.
Okay, so 7.
So you hold the tip of your staff pointing at the lock.
I'll kind of
Chunk of
lean
earth.
away to let this happen.
Chunk of earth flings from the end of your staff and explodes on the lock itself with a resounding crack. You can hear the sound of glittering gold fall to the ground as the lock falls into pieces.
What was that?
It was the lock on the chest.
It sounded like gold.
The lock is gold.
The lock is gold.
Save it.
How
I planned on it.
There you get 5 coins worth of gold from it.
Thank you.
All right. Opening it up, Sherm, or Kamatha, whichever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
now that it's busted open, I'll
All right. You see a disorganized array of what looks like tiny tubes and glass lenses. There are some small shards of glass, but not too many. Maybe like 4 or so. It looks like all these tubes may fit together in a certain pattern.
It's definitely you, Macit thing.
seems to be.
What?
It's a bunch of stuff that needs to be fitted together.
Would I be able
Yeah.
to assert that it looks like pieces to a contraption of uh his of Samuel's?
It definitely looks like something he would make.
It looks like it's some sort of contraption of his.
I'll look at it in a minute.
Is the chest small enough for me to just kind of set it up on the next floor and hold it?
Help you.
Sure. It's very similar to like a. I guess I should describe it as more of a case rather than a chest.
Ah, okay.
I'd still help you carry it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll like with her help, just kind of like hand half of it up so she can get a hold of it, and like it's kind of you know we get it up there.
Yeah. At least I got 5 gold out of this.
After that, Macit, do you need any help with what you're doing?
I'm getting just kind of prying off boxes for right now, then we'll see what we have in a minute. I would like to
pry off what I can, and while I'm doing that, I want to kind of take a look around the walls and see if there's anything hanging on the walls down here.
You see a wide variety of farm tools along the wall: pitchforks, hay balers, knives, just all manner of farm work tools, butchery tools. They all look in quite good condition, except for the fact that their handles are frozen to the wall. Aside from that, not too much to report on the walls.
Take a look into the boxes.
These are pretty hefty crates. Are you using any tools to help open them?
Yeah, I'm using a crowbar to pry the lids off.
All right. You get to the chest in the center of the room, which I assume is where you're starting.
Yeah, I'm just.
Or I say chest, but it's a crate. You see it says retired possession.
Hey guys, what does retired mean?
They no longer work.
Stop.
Huh? Did Austin disconnect?
Yeah, I think his internet's working out.
Anyways, my little green
Who?
friend.
Me?
Austin's.
Awesome.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll go through that box, see what's in there.
Sure. Give me a quick strength check to open it up. You can do it at advantage with the crowbar.
Okay. That's a roll to 16 plus 4, so yeah, 20.
All right. You lift off the top of the crate. A cloud of dust rises out of it. Looking inside, you see a long leather, kind of a long black leather case. Seems to be almost as tall as you are. Around it, you see looks to be like a shiny metallic horn, and some kind of interesting box that has like I don't know, it has like a pin, maybe a needle. Kind of interesting, but it's a rather large box.
I'll shove it over. Is it free from the ice?
It's free from the ice.
I'll note that one. I'll move on to the next one.
Am I heard?
Yes, you can be heard now.
Ah,
Fine.
Yeah, I can hear you.
in there, buddy. It sucks.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really fucking annoying considering I've already gone through a month of this.
But yeah,
All right.
go on to the next one.
All right. Going on to the next one. It reads, I gotta look up a NPC name in my list real quick. Hold on.
Yep.
It says Fred's Things.
Red's things.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll pop it open and look at it too.
I pop it open. You see a lot of clothing about your size. See some nice looking shoes. They have holes for the toes, however. Probably for where claws would go through. Not too much in here, But is a pair of pants that seem a little heavy for what they are.
I'll pull those out and inspect them.
I hear jingling in one of the pockets.
Oh. And I'll search the pockets. Yeah, basically.
Oh my god. Hang on.
Hang on, hang on.
Oh, no, y'all go ahead. I have to like disconnect from fucking
Understood.
Discord.
You reach in, you feel well, it's clearly a pile of coins, but there's also something funky. You kind of pull it out, and sure enough, there's like 20 gold, as well as a golden amulet on a gold chain.
Do I get any like a magic sense from it? Tingly of magic?
For fuck's sake.
Not particularly, but it does look rather extravagant.
We'll pocket it anyway. And what about the
Add an amulet
boxes?
worth 500 gold to your inventory.
Ooh. And the box marked tools.
Smart tools. Busting this open, you see a wide variety of, smithing tools and such like that. You do come across something sparkly, however.
Something what?
Sparkly. It is a long, round pipe. Now, this pipe. Oh, hello, am I here?
Yeah, you're here.
Okay, cool. I saw my signals start going weird.
No.
Anyway, you see this long, round pipe, and this pipe is wide enough that you could probably fit yourself into. Seems to be extremely heavy, but it has interesting engravings all over it.
Alright. I'll get that back into the box and everything, and I want to shove the box across the room and be like, Kamatha, can you pull these boxes up for me?
Yes, I can.
And I'll, if I need to, I'll brace myself against the wall and I'll kick the box over to the opening.
Not too hard. You get the boxes over to Kamatha, and you notice that there are 3 more crates to your right on the way out.
I'll
I
check
will-
those too.
I'll assist with the box. Just so we don't gotta worry about it.
Fair enough. You two work on hoisting the loot out. Mac dives into another 3 boxes. These 3 boxes have a combination of gold, iron, copper, tin, and let's see. Give me a look roll.
The luck roll?
Hmm.
Okay. That is a 42.
One of these crates is entirely filled with sand that you can tell.
And I'll let them know that there's some metal down here and start pushing it toward that way as well.
All right.
It's like, I would say, about 20 units of each.
20 units of, you said iron, copper, and tin?
Coal, iron, copper, tin.
Coal, iron, copper, tin. Alright. Okay, and after that, I will climb out, and I want to inspect the large leather case that you were talking about.
It's folded around something hard inside, like an envelope, kind of. Um, as you open it up, you find something that looks very similar to Arthur's noisemaker that he has, but it's perfectly circular on one end and has a much longer neck to it. It has several broken strings, but there is one that is intact.
It's like an
Uh,
oud.
and I would hold this up to Arthur and be like, "Hey, what is this?"
Ah, let me inspect here. I said God. Is it an oud?
You would recognize it as a. Hmm, you might have come across this in your living in Nanai, seeing all kind of. Well, Nanai and Arya, back and forth from your family. Seeing a lot of, you know, varied cultures and instruments. You'll know this to be a banjo.
Oh, it. Okay.
Can't
Yeah,
wait
finding a
for
banjo in a
fucking.
swamp.
Can't wait for Arthur's redneck cousin.
Oh yeah, Barthagus. Anyways,
Yeah.
uh, I'll say, and I'll pick up the banjo. I'll try the unbroken string, and I'll try to tune it a bit. Ding 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 ding. Ah, there we have. There we have. There we have an
You,
E.
you you see when you start doing that, you see Mackett just start staring at it. I want it.
Well, you should probably leave such instruments to a
Now I
professional.
want it.
Hmm?
Now I want it.
Mm.
Let me show you what it can do, and I'll play the Chicken on the Corn by Brushy One String. Chicken on the corn, mama, hey. You probably heard it, right?
No.
No.
Really?
Nope.
Uh,
I'll
can
send
I
it
can I
on.
have it? I want it.
What
I
do you
want to
want it
fix it
for?
because I want to fix it.
Ah, of course you can fix it. No problems there. Yes, this is in some condition. Can I inspect it further? Does it seem to have some magical properties, or is it just a good old banjo?
It's a good old banjo.
Hmm. Well, this can definitely be useful when attempting to, how should I say, ah, get acquainted to the locals, huh? Well, here you go, my little green friend.
I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna put it back in the box, and I'm gonna work on that one later. And I'll start going through the other things that I brought up.
All right, I'd like to discuss something with you all.
Well,
And
as
I'll
he's
pull
like,
out the.
as you see, he's waist deep inside the chest. What is it? What?
Mm.
Let's see here. And I'll pull out the map from my rucksack, and I'll unfold it, and I'll point to the to the route. It would seem as though this place was a sort of hub or nexus for a specific trade route, and I'll point to it here. Now, this might seem impossible, but during my visions, I saw that they somehow were traveling in the air using some sort of perhaps wooden vehicle, a flying boat of sorts. I'm not really sure. Or perhaps I
A
was mistaken.
flying machine?
That sounds preposterous.
You see Maggot stops. What?
Don't give him any ideas.
Yes, you
Yes,
see.
we've had experience with Mackett in his attempt to create flight, and so far he hasn't gotten it right.
Well, of course, to me it also sounds quite impossible, but who knows? There are artifacts beyond our understanding.
It's not
There are many
impossible.
ancient empires. I like your
Like
attitude,
how
little green man.
I like how that was one of Sherman's most animated laughs, and it was literally just to throw shade at Mackett.
you gotta fucking decimate your homies whenever you can. Can't have them getting too conky.
Oh yeah.
Makes note about Sherman's next weapon.
Sherman's gonna try to shoot it. It's gonna blow back at him.
Mackett designs a gun that has to have 5 cocks before it can fire. Too cocky.
You gotta pump it a whole bunch, and then it just sprays everywhere. You don't even get
God
to aim it.
damn it, there's the cock joke. Anyways,
I love it here.
you see, I brought this up not because of perhaps the creation of such a vehicle, but more to understand what the purpose of this town is, or perhaps were. And it might enlighten us onto
What is-
why this blight of sorts has happened.
I mean, what is the purpose of any town?
Well, yeah, of course. It's a congregation of people, of societies. And they can have trade routes, but I've never seen one that has trade routes that span, and I'll trace the insanely long, wicked routes like this, using flying machines.
Can I try
Why
like
this
a?
town in specific?
I know I'm not like trained in like merchanting or anything, but could I kind of make an insight to see if that's like understandably surprising that it's that big?
I mean, Sherman, it's literally a map, and you have cartography as your fucking profession. You can look at this map.
Well, yeah, I can look at it and I can understand it, but like my thought is like, would I understand what he's saying when he says this is a insanely long trade route?
Sure. In fact, give me a profession roll.
A profession roll, is that 100?
D&D plus profession.
D-Hundy.
Wait,
D.
hold up.
This-
Profession rolls are D100s?
Hold on.
Homie, I've been rolling a D20 with my shit. What?
Usually only to acquire things, right?
I'm confused. I know when you're trying to like get the luck roll to get extra stats and stuff, I use D100. Just D20 plus profession. That makes more sense.
Fuck.
I'm so used to Mackett shit.
Saving that for later.
Okay.
D20 plus my profession is 5.
I've been hamstringing myself this entire time.
Oh, bitch, you've been quite spoiled. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but I could roll a D100 with my professions.
12.
Well, you look at this map and yeah, it does look preposterously long for any voyage, much less a trade route. In fact, you can't help but notice that there are dotted lines that seem to go off the edges of this.
While they're in the middle of
the
that,
map.
Yes.
Whoa.
while they're in the middle of that, I'm like, well, I mean, if you guys remember, what's the plant fucker that was in Camelon? He made his boat float all the way here.
There's a plant fucker in Camelon.
The one that I killed Bagel with.
Okay, yeah,
Send
I'm
him
not
to
sure.
court.
Court plants? What does court have to do with plants?
The second
He turned
form.
into a giant plant.
Oh, sorry. I remember him as a weird all your base are belong to us now ass motherfucker and Pink Mist, and that's
Yeah, I turned him into Pink Mist.
he has two forms. You haven't even seen my final form, dies.
Well, if yeah, Mackett shot his boat out of the sky with the fucking engine and the bombs. Remember, he floated his
Oh
boat
yeah.
because he
His
had
boat was
the.
not in the sky; it was in the water.
You said it was in the fucking air.
You
It
see,
in
I
the
was
fucking water.
thinking it was a water boat. Because the Kraken helped
Yeah.
attack him.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
because you said that he was
Uh,
a. I don't know.
He just had like he had his draconic troops up in the air, some of them, as they were like landing, but the boat itself, like, was in the water the whole time.
Well, fuck. I thought for some reason it was he was floating it at some point using his bullshit ass magnet powers.
I mean, he probably could, but he
Fucking
wasn't.
Magneto ripoff ass motherfucker.
Magneto ass
At
motherfucker.
one point, he was like levitating himself on pieces of the boat.
Magneto ass motherfucker.
Why do I
Yes.
not
Yeah.
remember this?
That was
Because
right
you
before you
weren't
got
here
here, I
yet.
think. Wait,
Ah,
no, he was. He showed up for the second day of the battle. No, first day of the battle. That was his entry into the game. Was first day of the battle.
Yeah.
Yep. And the preparation.
Yeah, I get it. Anyway, about this map. It looks like there are like solid lines showing a direct route of this area, and then like going off the map, there's like dotted lines heading towards who knows where. And Sherman, you
Yes.
as a member of the Sea of Trees
Mhm.
know that pretty much the whole planet here has been discovered except for whatever lies below or in caves and shit.
Hmm. So whatever the fuck is going on here on this map is like wild that they're traveling like this. Okay. That is quite interesting. I'll kind of any information that it would make sense for me to relay, I will relay.
That's about it.
Okay.
Uh, it's about this time that Ungabunga wanders in, being what the squealing goblin was about earlier, or should I say Valdir, as he's in his Valdir form, clad with golden, almost Spartan-looking armor, fucking giant, fucking golden radiant axe.
Oh, look, it's our
Muscles
flashlight.
ripped.
How's it going, buddy?
You're showing off a lot here lately.
I enjoy your confidence.
I just came back from swamp. We need to go back and save Mur.
Say
He's
Really?
been taken by like
What?
a ghost. Yeah.
Wait, doesn't he like do stuff with zombies?
well, that's a
He was
way to
taken by
that's
ghosts.
a choice of words, I
Mhm.
suppose.
I mean, doesn't he?
I don't believe so.
But first,
But first, we dance.
Yeah. How did Mer get captured by a ghost?
I fought someone, the necromancer. That's well. As soon as we entered the swamp, fucking water around us, frozen, and suddenly some pair of big hands grabbed him and start dragging him into the woods.
Why did you and Mer
After
go into
that,
the
I
forest by yourselves?
because why the fuck not, right?
I mean, he is a god,
After
so
that,
I
I
guess he.
failed the saving throw. So
What's a saving throw?
I failed to throw himself to save Mer.
oh, like
Hello?
he was getting further and further, faster and faster until I was unable to see through the fog. So
I mean, it's
yeah,
like I said,
he's
he does
lost.
things with zombies, so he's probably fine.
Hmm.
We can hope, but
Okay,
if he
then
does
I'll
not
take out
return,
the scrolls.
if he does not return before too long, I do believe we should check on him.
Yeah, we probably should.
Yeah. Then
Anyway,
So take
we
out
got a
scroll.
bunch of loot down
the-
here. Look, come look.
that's
Well, let
only
him show you
important
this
right now.
stuff. So you
I
take out
think it was
scrolls, Mark.
some. Yeah, I took out the scrolls. This one is for like talking on that. These one were on the altar. There was a guy, like a necromancer, humming something.
Hmm.
Magic, that seems your Kamatha. I ain't touching that.
Unga Bunga or
skeleton.
Valdir,
When have I ever
as
claimed to
you
be a necromancer?
You know more about magic than I do.
A necromancer?
And
Valdir, as you take out this unfurled scroll of Speak with the Dead, uh, those who are gifted in magic around you can tell that it is still active, and the magic is still pulsing from it.
Unga Bunga Valdir, whatever we're calling you right now, please be careful with that.
Well, I. Makit, do you still have the chest around somewhere?
we
Should
got a
be on
bunch of
you, right? Next to
we,
you.
we got a bunch of boxes right here.
I know I'm talking about the following chest.
Oh yeah,
Follow you around.
it's over by Naing. It's at the forge.
Oh, okay. Is it okay if I put that scroll inside? Because I don't want to carry it around.
Kamatha seems kind of worried about it. I think we should give it to her.
Well, okay. But I have another thing for Kamatha, and I'll pull out the book with the like golden star in perfect condition. This was God knows for how long inside the chest, filled with water, and still it looks intact. You might need, you might know what to do with it. You might read something.
I'll look over
I'm
it.
not, much of a reader.
All right. Kamatha, are you looking at that right
And
now,
by
or
the
are you
way,
waiting
are
for
the
later?
I'm gonna put it away and look at it later.
Okay. What are you saying, Unga?
way the ropes? Huh?
Yeah, it's right, yeah.
Oh, but the ropes, are they like magical?
Clear.
The ropes I
Absolutely.
looted from the chest. Okay. So, do you want me to do like one Arcana check on them to like identify them, or
Yeah, they're
one
all
for
part of a
each
set
piece?
piece.
Okay, I'll try that and roll like 2. Oh, nice. +7, 26.
But I'm replacing that with 2 because you don't believe in yourself. Yeah. Anyway, What was that roll? Sorry, 20 what?
26.
26. All right. These are some type of acolyte robes. They are absolutely humming to the brim with magical power. Um, you can absolutely tell that by wearing these, you'll pretty much add a +5 to attack rolls and or damage slash healing caused by magic while wearing these.
Oh, I'll hand the set to Kamafa. This might be used for you. Very might be useful for you. Don't know about the pants though, but hey.
I take it too, but I'm pretty much keeping everything in my bag right now until I can have some time to really look over it.
What's the other thing you said you had for Kamatha way earlier, Bart?
Yeah, I have the forgot the fucking name. Set of weightlessness ropes. You remember,
Yeah,
Jody? Yeah.
I do.
But no, I'm not gonna give it to Kamatha
Okay.
because he
So we
might
need to
be
send
able
Bart on his own more often,
to
because every time he comes back with stuff, it's for me.
craft some some magic shit. Like Master Blacksmith idea.
What?
These ropes makes you feel like you're not waiting anything. You do not wait anything. So maybe if you make like a plated armor, you know, and put the ropes inside of it,
Hey,
the armor wouldn't like wait anything. I
You're
don't know if
I
it's
know you
if it
are.
might be fucking
Yeah,
useful,
you're
but I
joking.
think
You
you'll
know.
get some ideas, and with that I'll hand him the ropes of weightlessness.
All right. Now can add to your inventory robes of weightlessness.
Oh boy.
Yep, there goes something you had to read.
It's about to go down.
I had to read.
And for our fucking alchemists,
Sherman out here talking some mad shit about flight. Now I got something to gate weight. Let's go.
True, you're about to like y'all said shit. Y'all said shit. Fucking starts levitating. What?
and for
What?
Arthur, I have 6 pieces of fucking I named it crystal mushroom. Is it right, Jody? Crystal mushroom I picked up in the swamp.
Yeah, that works. Yep, 6 pieces of crystal mushroom.
Yeah.
He's fucking
Arthur, are
asleep.
you here? Oh yeah, fucking sweet.
There he is.
What is it?
I was in the swamp and I brought you a 6 pieces of crystal mushroom. I don't
Benny.
know what it's do, but you may be able to.
Give me a minute. I'll be right back.
do-
Well, it might not be a 6-piece nugget, but I'll take them for sure. Thank you very much, my giant friend. As thanks, I will make
You
sure
need some
that you
gold
will
or
be eating good tonight.
you need some gold or what?
Sure.
He says to the rich man.
Like nuggets? I'm
Uh,
I'm not
ah.
offering you anything. I'm just asking.
Ah.
No. They are a delectable treat made out of poultry. And then they are fried. Very light and crispy, yet juicy and savory.
We are not opening McDonald's.
No,
But we
but
could.
maybe wait. what's the
Are not
what's
having
the
filler
top?
sessions of where the team runs McDonald's.
What's the name of the
Hey,
city
return.
where we live, kinda?
Camelon?
Come on.
Yeah, Camelon's Fried Chicken. Let's go, KFC.
I
It's done.
Well, Camelon's a C actually.
Well,
Even better.
CFC then.
CFC.
Yeah. There we go. And we'll just
I
have
hate
me,
you.
but with white hair and a big mustache. And I'll be General or Colonel Sanders. Well, anyways, thank you for these crystal
The necromancer I was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Me to former that we need. He need to meet him up north in the tower, wherever it is. I don't know the area here.
He asked for a specific person, you recall.
Yeah, I said Mur. He wants Mur.
And when are we supposed to meet this
if we want to know who that guy is, we not we Mur, but Mur is lost and we need to get him out. If he is not able to do it by himself.
At this point, are we outside of the house? Or
I'll leave that up to y'all.
yeah. I'm checking.
Oh, and Kamasa.
About what time is it in game?
Probably afternoon.
I'm pondering if I should have some dinner first before we go save Mur.
Oh, in Kamatha, I have a chest surrounded by necromants. Like, how do you say it? Necromantic. Chromatic. Cloud.
Necromantic power.
Oh yeah. It's in front of the. Is that the inn?
That is the mayor's
house. It's in front of the mayor's house. Nazar is fucking guarding it because I wasn't able to dispel the magic. So maybe you'll be able to. You're the sorcerer. That chest was on the altar of that necromancer that he was chanting his magic on. Anyways, what you guys up to? Any loot?
Huh?
This man just gave you a whole essay.
I just came back.
Wow.
How dare you? How dare you coming back?
How
Don't
dare
blame
you?
me.
Should
Where's my bladder?
Should have stayed gone. No, I get that. I've had to get up quite a few times because of my fucking bladder tonight.
I had to excuse myself.
TLDR, Bunga just
wireless
told you
headset.
that there is a chest surrounded by necromantic power, buried and currently being guarded by Nosger in front of the mayor's house.
I was unable to get rid of that necromantic cloud. That's the only thing that it touches. So you might be able to. I don't know. Warrior and then a sorcerer.
I may be a sorcerer, but I'm not able to get rid of everything.
Maybe the book I gave you will be helpful. I don't know.
I'll have to look it over.
Yeah. We have others.
So, okay, you notice that they just have like 5 crates here that they're just digging through, and they're just looting this house.
Oh yeah. I'd kind of remembering that. I'd kind of mech it. You
Uh-huh.
need to review the resources in this chest here to see um what this might be. It's one of Samuel's creations, so it's certainly something.
I'll take it and give it a quick look see.
Sure. You see it is a variety of uh, tiny looking metal. It has like a yellowish tint to the metal. Um, it's varying sizes of tubes and several small discs of glass. Uh, Things look funny when you look through the glass.
I want to compare this to the notes that he gave me to see if there's any kind of semblance to what this might be.
What notes did he give you? Sorry.
He gave me basically all of his research notes on uh, how he made Sherman's original pistol and like potential attachments and stuff like that.
Well, this may not be exactly in there, but something similar. Uh, you find a section on a mounted spyglass, although uh, next to spyglass it has a big question mark, and then subnotes detailing what a spyglass would be like. TLDR, uh, from a metagame perspective,
It's a
uh,
scope.
it is not a scope. It
Oh.
is a spyglass, but it is probably one of the first that this world has seen.
Really?
I can kind of look at it for a second. In Colt's notes there, he mentioned something about something that could help you see at a farther distance than normal. Uh, this might be a prototype or something of that. I don't know.
The technology in this universe is now officially fucking wild to me.
I have to actually like sit down with it and see if I can assemble it myself.
You know what? You know what? I guess I should take that back. I did not realize that. I did not realize we invented guns before we invented spyglasses.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah, muskets were a fucking thing, bro. Like
Proto
way proto muskets.
China had literally hand cannons. They were metal barrels on the end of a stick. And you'd light them and a fucking thing would fire. They've had that since 1000 AD.
Mm-hmm.
And then guns
Spyglasses
sort
have
of
only been around since like
the 1600s.
yeah.
We
Invented
had
the gunpowder.
Oh my god, that just fucking threw me.
Glass is a nice commodity.
Well, I mean, you're right. Like, the more I think about it, the more sense it makes. Glass is not the easiest thing to make, but we've had metal for so long. Making it into a tube is not hard.
Yeah. So I had to sit down with it and see if I can't do anything with it later. And then I'll kind of look out the door. Is it getting a little dark outside, Jody?
The sun is in its probably like 5 o'clock position, like later afternoon, but not quite evening.
I'll kind of point out the door. It's starting to get a little toward night now we probably want to get out of here in case our downstairs neighbors decide they want to come up for a nice evening stroll. Yeah.
Then they can get through the ice.
I mean, how long is the ice gonna stay there?
Some of them were like breaking apart, so they might just be dead.
Tearing me apart, Lisa. Oh, hi, Mark.
Well, then we can, you know,
Let's at least like I'll put an object on top of the fucking door. Fuck. Oh no!
Oiled it. Oiled it.
Soiled it. Okay. Exit, please. Don't click on that. Yeah, close. And then it's just like put a box on top. Boop.
But we should probably head back to the Maris's home because weren't they supposed to be doing a feast?
Yeah, ironically, a welcome home feast for Murph, who is now captured and lost in the swamp.
Well, isn't that a fucking shame?
So, dinner or saving Mur now?
apparently him and Anga decided to go into the swamp by themselves. So, Mister Do Things with Zombies decides to get caught.
Yeah. Aldier, you went into the swamps in the daytime. You recommend going in the late evening or dark? It's a gungy bungy. But to be fair, it is like 9:20.
Yeah, I have work.
Yeah.
I have to go to work in the morning.
Well, as people are dozing off, we'll go ahead and call it here. Thanks for playing. Hope you had a little fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's pity I couldn't stomp. I couldn't stomp Mac down into the water.
Oh well.
Next time, next time.
Yeah, yeah. Matt, Dirty just wants to see Mackett die one time. Is all. Just wants to crush my hopes and dreams.
Yep. At least once.
Yeah, at least once. Mackett is becoming too powerful for this world, so God needs to stomp him down at least once.
Well, as you lot have discovered quite a bit for the story today, go ahead and award each of yourselves one inspiration.
Woohoo!
Yay.
I'm feeling inspired.
Another point to beat fucking Jade's ass with. I'll take it.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
I'll put a limit of 2 inspirations per game.
Of usage.
11 points of inspiration. I'm telling you, Max, pop the fuck off on this guy.
We do one round of battle against Jade. Then end of session. Then next session. Next
Yep.
round.
Yeah, I'm sorry guys, I gotta go to bed. It's real late.
Yep. Have a good
Talk
one.
to you later.
So,
Right,
yeah.
everybody.
Bye.
Good job.
All right.
It's over.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks for game, my little little
9:20.
unga bunga.
Yes.
Fucking 3 a.m. for you, Bart. Go to sleep.
3:20.
Same here. It's
Yeah, it's
3:20.
not quite 4:20 yet.
Ooh.
Ooh, he's gonna blaze it.
Yeah, I heard you lighting up a cigarette or whatever you did.
Yep.
Gotta switch that one for a doobie later. Alright, thanks everyone, and good night. See you next week.
Good night. Good night.
You better be here next week.
Oh, I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be clapping some booty cheeks in a non-sexual way. Oh yeah.